Have you ever danced with the devil in the cold moonlight?
Pale moonlight, get it right.
Fuck you.
Hello, everyone.
No.
No.
Uh, it's been 3 seconds and I'm already exhausted.
That's
Sounds
called
about
being
right with
extreme.
running a campaign with all of us as players.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
You're good people.
Anyway, welcome everyone to session 2 of Pokemon Temporal, Topaz, and Spatial Sardonyx. Uh, these are the players. If you'll all introduce yourselves again for session 2.
Mm-hmm.
I am Emil.
I'm Red. I'm the cameraman. That's how it's gonna be.
Someone go next, or I choose.
Hello, I am Axel. And yeah, ready to play Akko more.
I'm Darkest Night, and it's very hot in my room.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
As we're watching Disney Channel, motherfuckers.
Alright, B,
Uh,
go.
B. Beerson of Hive. Hey, you. He just gonna introduce himself.
Alright, good enough.
is B not here? Okay.
B left us.
Hi, I'm Talon, and you're watching Nick at Night.
Alright, and that just leaves us with Baby Seals, I do believe.
I'm Baby Seals, and you'll be seeing me play the lovable dumbass Cooper Baker with my emotional slowpoke.
Alright,
Yep.
now, who wants to do recap?
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
I'm joking. I don't mind. Okay, last session we started in the town
Starview
of
City.
Grassberry.
It was Starview City!
Starview City. Fuck. I was
Grassberry.
I was going by the map. I thought this middle one was us.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
That's because the person making my map has decidedly to put weird names there that I did not tell them to put.
Thank you. We started there as we were starting it in James Joma Jamerson's.
Hank Howard Harrison.
Listen here, Spider-Man. He basically was talking to a resident space lady about basically getting Scoop for the
They were
new
talking about
station.
Galvantula, man.
Galvantula, man. As then after that we speech. After that we cut to the bakery, as 4 children run over basically start bothering the bakery, as the resident robot snake lady and normalson start talking, and we get the old man to take care of these children, and then we go over to the lab where we found a group of people walking towards there. As we get into the lab lab lady just straight up hits the ground. And then after that we basically talk. We get information like we need to go to every single town to gain pieces to the whatever. I'm forgetting her name. To get things from our
Professor
labs.
Sakura.
Get things from our labs to basically figure out why is time stopped. And then after that, we had to deal with the knights, a group of just knights appearing, teleporting in, getting sucked out. If you ever seen Future Diaries, whenever a phone gets broken, what I've been imagining. And then after that, we went to the first route after escaping them using their Beldums to shoot Psychic. And then we went to the first route, we caught Pokemon, and then we kept running after we saw the devil? an evil man? Don't know. The only thing we know, he has a goal. He has a golem. And then we kept running. And then we got to a route where we couldn't run because we were trapped by different people. And then we sat there for an hour fighting against 8 steel-type Pokemon, with most Pokemon only knowing normal-type moves. So that
Did
took
we actually
actual...
sit there for an hour?
I can't
It was
Yeah,
around about an
around.
hour.
More.
It was about an
Oh
hour.
God!
It doesn't
We-
help that like all of our Pokemon had like normal moves, or we're just missing.
Yeah.
We fucking
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah,
Luckily,
I
our
had super.
Pokemon are better.
I'm not gonna lie. I had super effective, but I got taken down by takedown. I was aimed by takedown and hit twice.
Yeah.
Well done, baby.
Well
Right
done,
back,
baby.
bitch. Right back.
And I just realized something.
What's up?
What?
We could have given the people what they wanted today.
What?
Which is
We could have given the people the Talon recap.
The
Damn it.
Talon recap.
What?
Well, damn it, now
Why
I
do
have to
people
play a
still
fake
want
Next
that?
section. Next section.
yep.
Yeah,
next
next
session
session.
challenges recap.
Yeah.
But
Why
now I
do
have
people
to
want
play
the
a fake
Talon
Pokemon.
recap so
We need
badly?
Talon recap.
Talon recap next week.
Yeah,
Jesus
apologies.
Christ.
Apologies, everyone. I'm giving you all a disservice between the Talon recap.
Now I have to play a fake card this session.
Do it.
God damn it.
Wait
After
until
that,
we're actually on the map
and
before
then
we do it.
that was pretty much what happened last session. The last thing we got was the guy breaking in with his whatever the fuck Pokemon he had, and
Golem.
Golem. And then we basically and we said in the kindest words, "Fuck this shit, we're out."
Yep. As you
This
can see,
Alright.
y'all are up here,
This motherfucker.
and he is down here.
Thanks, guys, for not abandoning me. They're after me, and yet you guys are all.
So yeah, starting up.
Thank
You
you
guys
guys
are
for not
poking it.
abandoning me. Also,
Yeah, still.
I need to
booking
take
it, still
Akko
gra-
with me.
Still grabbing onto Akko.
So
Ah.
I'm assuming you guys are running out this exit here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. A lot of you make it to this section, starting up here.
Oh, you use this one. Nice.
Yep. Oh, that bothers me. That bothers me immensely.
What?
The grid lines don't match up with the actual grid lines.
Shit, I thought
Oh.
I fixed that. Fuck.
No, it was just an implementation of the map. Anyway, point being,
I know
you
Akko
guys
fell.
you guys have the option of running this way or this way.
Ow.
Both ways lead into more forest. But whatever you do, you can't stay here.
Alright.
Coin.
I don't think we have.
50-50.
I don't think we have enough time for a coin. I think we go for the big tree that has a lot more cover.
So we can lose them in the shrubbery.
Wow. Be serious.
I mean, fuck bushes, right?
Bushes get badges.
So what I'm hearing is y'all are going to head over to this big tree and try and stealth.
I think we know which President Cooper Baker voted for.
Well, I'm running. I think that's my vote. Because even if we like keep running, we'll still have the tree to give us cover.
I was gonna say, I
Ooh.
think we can get more cover over here, but
I mean, there is more like greenery over here. There's the big tree, but then we have like more going on over here. But it is mostly bushes.
But the fact
Yeah.
of it's one big tree, and and this one gives us more longer range cover.
I mean, we could just
But they're
dive in
also
the bushes.
behind us.
Yeah.
Bushes it is.
That's not where the bushes are.
That's
I guess
the
we're
wrong
I guess
way.
we're running this way.
Okay.
All right.
Say vote.
Yep. Place yourselves in the bushes, and then everyone roll stealth at advantage.
Oh God, we are going to fail this.
Please, for the love of God, be good in your life for once.
I
Do one good
have
thing.
a
God damn it.
question. Am I also gonna have to roll stealth for Rowlet?
No.
Just return it.
Okay.
You could. You
I
could.
could, but
I got
he's
an
asleep.
unnatural 20.
Oh wait, this should be at disadvantage. Let me roll one more time.
21.
What do you mean
It's
disadvantage?
advantage.
My
I-
best is 19.
Oh wait, never
So-
mind. Then I should only have the 19 then. Sorry.
Wait,
I
that
nat-
means
I
mine.
nat.
Mine's
Oh,
11.
No,
Fucking Simon's-
advantage, not disadvantage.
We have
No, I'm
exhaustion.
disadvantaged because I have 2 exhaustion.
I also have.
Oh yeah.
It starts up. The one
Yeah.
that disadvantage these rolls is the first level. I also have that.
Well, I nat, so I'm just gonna make sure to also get Akko in there.
So
Where the fuck is Stealth?
this guy
Besides the-
co-
the under
comes
deck.
in.
It's in alphabetical order.
It's
At
like,
the bottom of the page.
oh, there it is.
He gets to about here. He looks this way, looks that way, looks this way, and then he starts going this way.
I'm so tired.
And he heads off in this direction. You guys are good.
All right, now let's go chase him and kick his ass.
No.
I'm
Hey, let's
joking.
let's.
Go
Cool.
fucking
Please.
kill him.
Good. Good work.
Bird God, use we fish.
I will take your bird god out if you do.
You are not allowed to get my kill.
All right, I'm gonna like just like quickly like slowly get out of the bushes with Akko.
I'm probably
Like-
just still limply just hanging on.
That is why I'm holding on to you.
Okay.
This looks good thinking of the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bushes are probably a good thing to go into.
We should probably keep
Bush
going.
shrubbery.
We don't want him to come back around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opal says that we're all going to die.
Very
Thanks, Opal.
possibly.
It is possible.
I mean,
So,
so far we have a 100% success rate.
I assume you all are heading out this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Let me move y'all to the next map.
That's a Pokemon. Indeedy.
Indeededy.
You end up here. Coming out this side.
Look at that. That's the forest if I've ever seen one.
It's very forest.
Oh no, we can't get past this.
Mm,
Looks
Yes,
like
we can.
need
It's
cut.
called forest fire.
No, we need to use cut.
That's for
Although it
small
looks
trees,
like
that's a
the
lot.
tree's already been used cut on it.
We use cut again.
Well,
two
we also have a
cuts.
separate way to go up.
How do you double cut a tree that's already been cut?
Haven't you ever seen
Fine.
anybody like
Okay.
do logging? Let's just fucking cut that shit up in a bunch of pieces, man.
Yep.
You know what? That's kind of fair.
Fine. Fuck nature. Deforestation, bitch.
deforestation, motherfuckers.
I activate my trap card. Deforestation.
Activate Smokey the Bear to stop your deforestation.
Nani?
God damn, I'm gonna make that an archetype,
Okay.
don't I?
Please don't.
Simon needs to roll me.
That's gonna be a depressing archetype to make things based off of pollution.
Alright.
Okay,
What
let,
do I have
let
to
the
roll?
DM speak. Let the DM speak.
DM, what do I gotta roll?
An insight at advantage.
Go
think we
inside.
might find an
18.
Ursa ring with fucking
Okay.
clothes.
With
in here.
an 18, you can realize that even if they realize that y'all head out this way, you'll probably be safe if you need to rest for the night, which is good because your phone's all dang. Y'all have been awake for like 12, 16 hours.
Okay.
Where did the time go?
We left during like sunset.
We left like
Yes,
during
it's
sunset and we
okay.
were just
You realize it took us 5 hours to kill those guys.
just look.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
We're not.
What?
it's
One's
not
on
that-
20%?
So I think if we stay the night here, we should be fine as long as we move first thing in the morning. I don't think they'll realize where we are by now. We just wanted to get out of that area.
That's fine. So can I like go call my parents now since my phone's almost dead?
Oh shit.
Sure.
Thank you.
I mean, your phone runs off road, so I don't think it's almost dead.
What if
I think that just means that Rotom's tired.
Yeah.
Rotom wants to take a nap?
I was
It's
wondering.
like he
Rotom
asked
is
Simon,
emotionally
just-
unstable right now.
I
Me
just-
too.
It's like he just like asked Simon, just like, okay.
You're gonna see just like Akko would like tiredly point over here, like this looks like a good place to rest, and we can see everything, like each of the trails, right?
Gonna drag her over.
Yeah.
I'm just like, good choice. And just gonna start walking, holding on. You need your rest.
But
So,
and it's just
Jake-
immediate when you let go, she's just gonna flop to the floor, face down.
Should we climb up?
He's
a
just like,
tree?
yeah.
Gonna pop her,
Should
like,
Should we
gonna
maybe
prop
set
you
up
up
a tree,
against
or
the
should we
tree.
just...
you can
Uh,
figure it out. Jake, have your thoughts changed at all on Edgelord make Edgerson?
Man, I don't even know what's going on with that guy. He's still weird though. He's got something weird about him. I mean, he's supposed to tell us, right, what's going on with him.
Yeah,
Yours.
I'm still fucking waiting for that. Dog.
Don't hold your breath. I'm joking. I don't hear you guys.
How do you hear us?
Trish, you don't have
Oh.
the talking stick.
I guess we better get over
Oh,
there
what
then.
mistake.
You feeling a little
What'd you say,
better?
Dirk?
So I guess we better get over there then.
Yeah, just watch out for him.
Feeling a little better there?
A little bit. I don't know what happened back there, but it was kind of scary.
You collapsed to the ground for no reason. After your hand started glowing like that snake lady's.
Yeah, and I'm just like gonna hold the disc. Like I also have this now.
Shadow Ball. Good TM.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Litwick just for light.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna like look around at everyone, except for I guess Cooper.
Cooper and the snake lady.
Snake lady gone.
Snake lady in a tree?
Well,
Snake lady
She's-
in tree.
Snake lady
She's
sleeping
sleeping
tree.
she just already out in the tree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the four of us since I guess the four of us are the only one here unconscious. Let's go. Should we like try to talk about each other more before what happened?
Take your toast
I've
back.
been waiting for this.
Let me get some firewood first.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I'll get.
There
let's
is
get
also
firewood before we
there is
do
also a
anything.
cut tree over there that someone could be burning. Points over to Litwick.
It blinks and looks at you.
I don't think we should do that, considering it could start a forest fire.
You're
Oh,
saying,
right.
yeah, it is a big tree. which is
Might
gonna make a big
wanna,
fire.
might wanna make a fire pit first.
Yeah.
It's gonna
So
just
y'all are
Does
trying to
anyone-
make a fire pit?
I'll have Squire and I will make a fire pit. I can use his little blade
Alright.
to like bring up the dirt.
Alright. Roll me survival at advantage.
while you're doing this, just Litwick is gonna look up at Dark's character and just basically hold its little nubs up.
Well, he wants uppy, or she wants uppies, and he'll just pick her up.
It'll just boop you on the nose.
Oh, yeah, she already likes you.
That's adorable.
21.
Usually
You
takes
make a
people a
pretty
while
damn
to
good
for her to
fire
like
pit.
people.
Like you find some rocks around that you can use to like make a perimeter so that the fire won't spread, even as it starts dying down. It's a damn good fire pit.
All right, fire pit's done. We just need to get firewood.
You're gonna see just like Akko tiredly reach up to the log and like trying to peel off bark.
Squire, it's like Squire to get the bark for kindling. You need a rest.
Okay. You're just gonna see probably just after everything gets gathered in the fire pit, just Litwick's gonna look at the fire pit and just reach towards it.
He wants to burn everything.
me want
My mother
more
tells me the more I
fires.
burn, the more I get.
Mom, let me commit arson.
Mom, let me commit arson.
I want to kill.
It's
I
my
want to
special
murder.
Tuesday birthday today.
Yeah, she just reached for the fireplace once. Fucking chill.
Yeah, we're all memeing here.
She does one thing. We all make her crave violence.
Yes.
We mean the hell and back.
Like how we say Cooper's the Antichrist.
So how many people are gathering firewood from this big old log?
I am with Squire.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
dude.
like hang out over in this general area.
Cooper, are you helping gather firewood?
Cooper's kind of pacing back and forth for fun on his face.
Okay then.
Only me.
Yeah, with just you and Squire, I'd say it takes good 5 minutes to get enough wood.
All right.
But with it, you're able to make a decent sized fire in your pit. Or assuming that someone lights it anyway.
Good thing I got a Vulpix.
Good thing you got a Vulpix.
And good thing someone has a Litwick.
But yeah, fire starts
I'll take it.
going. I'll make a little dot where the fire is. Let me just make sure I got the right spot. You're wanting it here?
Yeah, like somewhere around like here. That way, like multiple people can just sit around it.
Eh,
Also, it's like a little bit farther away from the log, so that way it doesn't catch
Yeah.
on fire.
there is your fire pit. I can't draw worth to save my soul. Hey, there we go.
Let me
Alright.
get this nice looking.
Why do I feel the need to sing?
It's not a
Please
camp.
don't.
It's not a campfire story time.
The campfire song.
Exactly,
Let's
Dark.
gather around the
Yeah.
campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song.
You know,
And
you like. I don't mean to rain on the parade out of character, but
no, I wanted to sing the whole thing. Damn it! Now it's ruined. You ruined it.
You
Well, I
ruined
mean,
it.
can we get copyrighted?
Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it.
Dark, I love you.
So yes, this is the time where all your characters can talk.
so
Took
should we
us
talk?
like 15 hours to do.
So should we talk more about ourselves?
Yeah, I want to know what's up with the tall, dark, and brooding guy.
Looks over.
Yeah, I mean you.
Yeah, bitch, I don't come from that.
I want to wait for that one to be done, so that way we can actually discuss it.
Yeah, look at him running back and forth over there. You think he's okay?
By
No.
this time, your call would have finished up.
It just comes back. Profound.
You good, Cooper?
Hmm?
Are you
Uh,
good?
Why wouldn't I be fine? I'm Cooper Baker. I'm the best. I do things, people, tables, books.
All of that stuff.
You do people?
Yeah, people are things, books
Yeah,
are things, tables are
didn't he s-
things, carpets are things.
Didn't he say that
Pokemon
yesterday?
are.
Okay, well, okay, all right. Let's dial it back there, buddy.
For not understanding, just goes, what? Pokemon are things. I mean, they're
Well,
friends, but they're not objects.
You didn't
Jake,
say that when
really
he
worried about everybody here.
you and me both, buddy. You and me
didn't
both.
say that when he said people are things. You said that when Pokemon are things.
Well, people are things, and I guess if you want to really get into like the full entire sentimental, I mean, people are strangers until you meet them. But they're strangers and things. It's like a mixture of the two. When your Pokemon are
So
strangers,
who wants to go first about talking about themselves? Nobody jump at
Yes,
once.
Gus.
You're asleep
What's
in a
note?
tree.
I know I'm making a joke.
You passed out from
my God.
Cooper talking about things.
Well, since Cooper, you like to talk about what you do all the time, why don't you tell us more about yourself besides what you do? Please don't tell us more of what you do.
That's really it about me. I mean, my life isn't all that great. I mean, I kind of am just. No, I'm the best. I'm a good Pokemon catcher, but that's just what I do. There's nothing really more about me.
Uh,
My name's Cooper, last name Baker. That's about it.
You know what? To be simple and just to give us something, what's your favorite Pokemon type?
What?
What's your favorite
What
Pokemon type? That's what Talon.
What's a
type?
Pokemon type?
You know, grass, fire.
All of them.
What? God damn.
24.
24.
I love
You know
Cooper.
what's funnier than 24?
20.
Funnier than
All the
25, 26.
Just all the Pokemon types, really. I mean, there's really nothing I can really discern.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
No.
Well, I have a question that might make it interesting.
Please go ahead.
Is this an
So,
interrogation?
No.
No, this is.
Is this part of the
Go
essay?
ahead.
are you a cop?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the only one who's going to be getting interrogated is me.
I was gonna ask, since it'll probably be a good icebreaker and probably get us all understand each other. What got you to accept this job? Don't stretch on the exercise ball. The cat keeps stretching on the exercise ball, and then her claws start coming out.
At the cat.
I'm petting the cat.
Pet cat.
At the cat farm.
Anyway, so Cooper, why did you accept the job?
Drugs.
You accepted it because of drugs?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Oh.
Talon.
I also
Well,
heard drugs.
I also heard drugs.
Me and
Just
Dark
like
Brain
looks-
Cell always working.
I was like,
like
damn,
looks and
Cooper,
just goes-
okay, aren't you like fucking 10?
Kind
Kinda
of
like
going a
looks
little
and
bit
goes-
early, but I mean, not
You know, you
wrong.
gotta start them young.
I'm guessing that he just
Gotta
wants
start
to
them
go.
really, they gotta start them at 2.
Exactly.
Just like, yes, he just wants to explore around the area, really.
No, I just did it because I could. I don't know. It just seems fun. I mean, if you guys weren't here, I would not care either way.
Do you have a favorite color, at least?
I think we know the question of that.
Definitely orange.
How many colors are there?
I knew it.
And I like what she's wearing, points at Akko.
You mean nothing?
Blinks.
Again,
I'm barely
Just
doing
look-
anything
just-
in my long suffering sigh.
Masari looks over at Jake and he's just like, not with her. Not with her.
Ruby just looks at you quizzically, like, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, she's obviously wearing something. You're obviously wearing something as well.
No, never mind. I don't. Never mind.
You expect Cooper to know. You were surely mistaken.
You were surely
Jake, it's
mistaken.
fine. Just never, not around her. She doesn't know.
She doesn't know that she looks like she's constantly wearing a
She
swimsuit.
doesn't know.
Oh.
It's fashion
That was-
sense long. I don't want to get into it.
All right, gotcha. All right. Anyway.
She's very fashion forward.
Anyways, is that the end of the interrogation?
We were, yeah.
Wasn't a very fun interrogation.
Interrogations aren't supposed to be fun.
Well, they can be fun.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
see,
the
this
word
guy gets it.
interrogation means, but I don't think this is meant to be one.
Oh, interrogation is like an interview. Just a lot more yelling.
I
No
don't.
one was
That
yelling.
wasn't what I was. That wasn't what I was going for.
That's why you said there's
Someone else
normally
go.
a lot more yelling.
Jesus Christ. The people from fucking outer space or whatever. Or more, never mind. Anyway. Well, I guess I'll go since, how could I follow the riveting tales of Mr. Cooper Baker?
All right.
All right.
How long you been working for the professor for?
How long has it been, Mr. God?
Don't ask me. Ask the DM.
That's what he's doing.
Jesus, how long has it been?
Not D with the God
we-
complex.
We'll say that you've been working for her for about 3 months.
It's been about 3 months now.
Hmm.
It wasn't really my first plan coming to town, but I mean, it works.
I mean, that's fair.
What was your first plan?
Oh, well, you see, I came to town trying to study at the since it's not gonna be a big plot point, I'm just gonna like make it a thing. That's cool, right?
Yeah, don't forget you also have the backstory item.
Yeah. I'm gonna I might just tweak the story since nobody else decided that they wanted to go to make it more me centric, I guess.
Okay.
Um,
I thought we were
so
going clockwise, so I was just waiting.
and he's like, no, I mean like somebody else wants to go to the thing. I'll explain it.
From the
He's
last
like,
Ah, okay.
yeah, he's like, oh, well, yeah, when I first got into town, I wanted to study at the Pokemon Ranger Academy, but they'd all been deployed to, help all of the whatever the hell is going on.
That's what I meant.
So, yeah.
There's
So,
only like one person still there.
yeah, I couldn't really go, and so I ended up just staying with the professor and working with her.
I mean, hey, at least you got yourself a sweet gig with the professor.
The Pokemon Rangers being the random people around to help, I guess.
Yep, that's the ones.
That sounds kind of fun.
I suppose it can be.
I've had my
Uh,
fair share of Pokemon
and-
Rangers.
And you do have a little communicator with a Pokemon Ranger HQ.
Yeah. They did give me this thing though when I went in and said that if I saw anything or needed anything that I could use it, and he just holds up the communicator. I don't really know how it works. They the person that was there showed me, but I don't really remember.
Well, maybe you can figure it out during the journey.
Mark that down.
Mark that down. Mark that down.
Do you mind if I check it out really quickly and see if I can figure it out?
If you want to fiddle with it, just don't break it, please.
I wasn't planning on it.
So, would you mind saying why you agreed to this, or is it just from, like, because of the professor wanting you to?
Well, I mean, if I want to be a Pokemon Ranger, I might as well go out and explore the region and try to help people if I can. And the professor wanting me to do it was just kind of a good excuse for me to actually go, since most people wouldn't necessarily want a kid to go and save them or whatever.
Okay, that's very nice of you.
Talon, you can roll me investigation to see if you can figure out how it works.
Da-da-da. That's a nat 20.
Damn.
You figure out almost instantly how it works. It pulls up. It's got a list of nearby events that rangers have been called in for. And there is actually one unresolved event on the list.
Hey, Jake, I figured it out. there was a button on the bottom here. It says on and off.
Oh no, I got that far.
You never press the on button.
No, they couldn't find a way how to communicate. They knew how to
Oh
turn it
shit.
off.
There's also a little button in the corner on the little touch screen of the communicator that says call base.
That was my confusion. Point is, I figured it out.
Nice.
That
Just
could be
throws it back to
useful.
him.
But yeah, there's a list of everything that's going on, and yeah,
Here you go.
Thanks.
No problem.
All right then. I guess if we're done with Jake, unless Jake has anyone else has any other questions for Jake?
Favorite
don't.
Pokemon type?
I like fire types.
Nice.
listen, I'm the omnipresent
You're
voice
gonna
of
just
God.
see
and
Litwick flail a bit.
I'm just the omnipresent voice of God. I can't ask questions because I know all.
Is it flailing as in angry?
It looks happy as he said fire types. He's like, I'm one. I'm a fire type.
I'm one of those.
I mean, I guess.
Does that mean I'm one of your favorite Pokemon?
I guess it's good though. A lot of us have fire types then.
Yeah.
That means it's your turn, Masaru.
Oh, right. I'm around. Yo, what's up, Masaru? I got Rowlet. He randomly appeared. He lets me boop him on the nose at points.
Rowlet hops over, looks up expectantly, like it wants a boop on the nose.
I boop him.
It flutters happily.
Yeah, he likes being around me. I don't understand it at all, but he's
Probably
just
because
around.
he's your partner.
Possibly. I think that might be it. Anyway, I don't really know how to say much about myself, so if you guys could give me questions, that'd be fantastic.
All right. Why did you take the job?
Job of
This one.
This one
Oh.
we're doing.
this one we're doing. To make sure Akko would be safe.
Aww.
Adorable.
You see Cooper just
God
like,
damn
go
it.
like this. You see Cooper get a smirk on his face, and he just goes, "Did you do that because you love her?"
Oh no.
Glares
The
over.
love triangle of player characters has begun.
It has begun. It's begun, everyone.
It's begun.
You fall out of a
Time to
tree
make
one
your
time.
shifts right now. Who wins by the end of this?
Neither.
Just when Masaru
Well,
says
let
like
me
to make
just
sure.
let me just tell you, man. In these kinds of animes, a childhood friend never wins.
Turns
Damn.
out Akko's a lesbian by the end of this.
And
That's
it's
why I said neither.
actually gets with the snake lady.
Oh no.
And then I was gonna say after Masaru just says to make sure Akko is safe, you just hear Akko go like, I fall off a tree one time. And I swear it was fine.
It wasn't just once. It was twice. And then a third time. And then a fourth and a fifth. You forgot the 4 because you were knocked out after falling out of all of them.
I was still
Jesus.
fine afterwards.
You have scars on your body from them.
They healed up.
That's not the point.
A lot of brain damage.
Like, did you? I'm
Wait,
sorry.
brain
Did you
damage?
just? Did you
Wait,
just
brain
put? Did you just put your own thing into Axel's care? Like, no, you did this.
Look, that sounds like something they would do though.
Yeah.
Axel seemed fine with it.
I was mostly just, I didn't expect to be knocked out after the 4th one. I just expected to be a constant habit of just falling out of a tree trying to find
Same.
something.
I imagine when like they first fucking got there, Akko just starts climbing the trees, falling out of the trees, climbing up the trees again, falling out of the tree.
It's exactly
I was
the
expecting
boat.
like the first time they came in, she just fell out of the portal and was just tangled up in a tree.
It was reasonable. It was reasonable, so I was just like, well,
Okay, well, let's just ask this. Guess that means you're also from Ultra Space?
it was said already, so yeah.
Just want to confirm, you did deny it before.
So why are you not blue?
Wonderful question. I
Not
I
gonna
think it
lie,
has.
Emil, with our backstory type of thing, I think it would be better the other way around. About who's part what. Hold on, I'll send Emil the message of what I'm trying to talk about.
Yep.
Secret messages.
Oh, I get them all the time.
Secret tunnel.
Alright,
Secret tunnel.
if you're not gonna answer that, then
Hold on, I'm just gonna tell Emil and if he's okay with that and if Town's okay with that.
I don't know, but like I was gonna like if they want to answer it later, they can always go, what's your favorite Pokemon type?
Probably grass or ghost. Both are nice. I like them both.
Thing just
It's
flails
spooky.
again.
It just flails towards you now.
That's me!
I'm also ghost type.
I'm that one too.
I'm also that one.
People love me today. This is a surprise.
Affection?
Yeah, that could work if Town's fine with it.
The
But
I
question
yeah.
have a
now is
feeling I'm gonna be
Talon fine with
DM'd
it?
really quickly.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Sorry if I'm for me bullshitting so much.
Town's okay with it, so you can answer it that way, Talon. Of why you're not blue.
I never really figured it out.
Really?
Like this.
Alright, let's just make this question easier. Hey Akko, why are you blue?
I never really figured it out.
I have to be honest. This is out of character. We aren't childhood friends.
We are.
No, we never said that. I said I met you at the academy.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking tired.
It's the same thing in the harem anime tropes. If you knew each other before the anime started, oh boy, you're not getting the girl or the boy or whatever you're trying to get.
Alan, do you want me to just answer the question for you since they're asking
Yeah.
me now?
Yeah, sure.
All right. She's just gonna row the back of her head and just go, well, when they were choosing candidates for who to explore this world, they chose him by default because he's actually just part Ultra Space from Ultra Space. His one of his parents were human.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright. Well then, Akko, I guess if we're all asking, why did you take the job?
Oh well, it was also kind of the reason why I decided to be like an explorer for like my people is I really like when I first saw this world, it was really like amazing and colorful, and there's like so many things. And I wanted to take this job to just explore more and see more of what I never got to see before.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
She's just kind of gonna smile a bit and like just look off in the back, like the scenery and nature.
Feedback.
There's not really as much color where we're from. Isn't that the whole thing with Ultra Space, right?
Yes.
It's like there's no color, no light.
There's
Yeah.
like we don't have as much color, and like it's never as bright as like as here. So it's kind of like almost seeing what you guys would consider a painting every day of my life.
My eyes are still adjusting.
And it's kind of crazy.
You and I agree on something.
I disagree
Ow,
there. Not every
ah.
painting is nice.
My finger.
You just cut yourself on my edge?
Yeah.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Not every painting is nice.
Well, every
I
painting's
know
up.
2 in a row. That's
She's just gonna look at Cooper and just
bleeding.
like she's gonna look at Cooper and just go like, "Isn't the point of your guys' art for interpretation?"
Oh, hey, look, a cut on your wrist from
You
all that
want to
edge.
know? No, my interpretation of art is just that you don't really need color to make a good painting. Sometimes the best paintings just have gray and black because it really represents the story. So while you may have not had any color or any light, I mean, you come from a very interesting place that had no color, which means the gray and black of the painting also tells your story.
Hey, Jay,
yeah.
we might have 2 of them.
I can actually a little bit agree. Yes,
She's
both
gonna
roads.
she's gonna rub her shoulder hearing about that and just go, "Yeah, but to be honest, I like all of the color."
Akko's
Oh.
reverse harem is forming slowly.
Oh god, the edge, it's multiplying.
The reverse player character.
No.
She's just
The reverse edge harem.
she's nervously just like rubbing the back of her head a bit, but just like keeping her smile and just saying, "Well, I still prefer the color."
Oh, sorry, did I fuck up? Was that mean to
Odd.
say?
No, you're fine.
God damn it, why is he so
Mhm.
fucking stupid?
So as
Yeah.
she just kind of goes back, leaning back, like, "Well, any other questions? Any other curiosities?"
Favorite Pokemon type?
Yes, we're
Uh,
passing that around, so
I don't really have a favorite Pokemon type. I still need to see more Pokemon, to be honest.
Liquid has like the shock face on it. What?
Nani?
See,
Mother
I'm not
doesn't
the
love
only
me.
one.
These 2 love me.
I love all
These
my
2 are now
Pokemon.
my parents.
It's just
Yay,
Liwick is gonna just like
fathers.
Liwick is gonna reach towards Akko.
See, I'm not the only one. You don't have to have a favorite Pokemon type immediately. You can love all of them.
It squirms out of Jake's grasp and just goes into Akko's lap. And she's just gonna like she's just gonna give it a little pat on like its front hair thing. Wax hair. Try not to get burned.
Alright. Well, if the snake lady won't wake up, I guess there's only one more person to ask.
I did honestly
The ghost
expect a lot
behind
of you
you.
guys to ask more about Ultra Space, but it's
Um,
very
I mean,
it's
I
really
don't-
surprising how much you guys accept this.
you say that
Hey,
if we're in an area of time and space distortion.
There is also a snake lady over there, so I feel like
I
Well,
mean,
that's
I had
normal
more
in this
questions
world.
for her, really.
real quick,
Okay, she
Dad.
can ask. Or the
is-
snake lady.
Is Medea watching over you as you sleep?
Oh yeah. That's the entire
Uh,
reason why Medea's out.
Okay. Well, see. There is now an APOM on you. Roll Dex. Roll Dex
Okay.
save.
Okay.
They get hit out of the tree by a napalm.
15.
You almost fall out of the tree, but catch yourself at the last second, waking up in the process.
Goddamn monkeys.
Ah, convenient timing.
Ah,
They're in the
wait.
Lisa,
trees.
calm down.
so the
They're in
snake
the
lady
trees.
is racist.
Why are the trees speaking Apom?
Sorry, napalm was on.
And
my
why is
mind.
this? Why is the snake lady screaming at them?
Apologies.
Well, come join the circle. We're talking about, I guess, ourselves.
Nothing.
and singing some campfire songs.
We're not
Let's
doing that.
gather at...
I imagine just like Jake pulls out a guitar and Simon just like puts it in the fire pit.
Ah.
Are people getting grilled?
Not yet.
Okay.
Possibly though. Possibly later.
No, no one's been cooked yet.
No,
They'll grill chicken, I would
grilled in
see.
grilled
Let
in
him
the
cook.
excrement.
I
Stop
No
think
making
it
up
says he is
words.
Squidward confirmed.
He is Squidward.
The Squid Man.
Stop making up words. Grilled only means one thing, like grilled chicken. That's it.
Please don't make me hungry. I
Alright,
don't have
then.
any food down here.
Well then, who has some questions for the... What's your name again?
It's Luna Millers.
Why are you purple?
Because I made myself purple.
I'm sorry?
Jake,
Don't
she's
just
not with
do it.
us.
Choose to do it.
I should not have to be. I should not have to say this. She's not with us. I work with her, but not
Oh, she's
with
not an
us.
ultra space person.
No.
No.
Well, there goes
I
my
just work with
theory.
her.
Technically, I am.
Do you need the term again?
No, yeah, what is the term again?
Biosynthetic android.
I'm a biosynthetic android. Technically,
Who's
A
a
I'm
have
what?
what now?
Technically, the best describer for me is my grandparents were test tube babies, like extreme test tube.
Oh.
Oh.
I
So-
could have asked about the workers before I took the job.
Yeah,
So
so
you two work together? Points at both of them.
yeah, we work with
Y'all,
them.
y'all can roll insight or history, either one.
I probably can't roll it.
Who?
You can roll it at disadvantage. Same with Masaru.
Let me
Everyone
see.
else roll neutrally.
Says
Did I roll?
insight or what?
Insight or history.
I got a 15 on history.
Mm,
Alright.
You better at cook.
I got an
God,
18.
It does not matter. I'll try. I'll try insight.
What's my history?
4.
I'll
Jake's
go
like,
insight.
what in the goddamn?
Yeah, you.
Not one. I don't care enough about it.
Okay, so Jake and Simon both have no fucking clue. They're like, huh?
I'm just
But
making sure the fire doesn't spread.
I have no memory of this place.
But everyone else can remember either hearing the news back when it was more prevalent that these biosynthetic androids were popping up more. Mostly grandchildren of the original test tube babies, as Red put them. Or
Semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal of action.
We just need to put your
gonna-
fedora.
and
She's gonna rub her chin and just go like, "Oh yeah, I remember. Hank was really proud of that like news piece that he did for this."
there, and you'd also recall vaguely that there are shops dedicated to said biosynthetic androids to give them a place to modify themselves as they grow.
Guess that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll relay some of that too.
Some, whenever we get older, there's a certain point where we can't upgrade ourselves as we speech. There's an age where we can't very upgrade ourselves like we can do when we're young. Like beforehand, whenever I was a child, I could alter my physique and shape of my body quite easily. But now it's more restrictive.
So
That's
Luna
fascinating.
and Namaso work together.
And they were roommates.
No,
Oh
Why
my
was-
god,
why-
they
why-
were roommates.
Why was I not told about this when we were when we were working?
you
at
didn't
any point-
ask. You never asked.
You know
Okay.
what? That's a great point.
You
We
just
love
saw
to
me,
ask questions to
you just
previous
saw me and
people.
looked at me for a second and then just said, okay.
We can ask previous questions if you want to.
Okay, Masaru, does that mean that you love this one? Luna?
Why are you still on that?
Okay then.
The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. The plot thickens.
The
What?
plot.
Like
Thickens.
multiple things thickening.
You actually asked
Oh.
people that?
Listen, Cooper.
Copper.
Oh no, it's the coppers.
Not the
I don't-
coppers.
I don't know. I mean, if I can be honest with you, you seem like a playboy.
Yeah, I never seen somebody get roasted from here.
And the
never-
fire's over there, dude. You can't be roasting from that far away.
They just work
You
at
at
the
least put him on a
bakery
fucking
together. What
stick
is
first.
What is all of these questions? They're weird.
They're weird.
Don't worry
yes.
about it. Trust me, you're fine.
Akko, don't ask.
I'll tell you what it means later.
Don't,
We
please.
don't know. I mean,
All right, time for you,
what
leather
is your
jacket boy.
gender?
And then I'm gonna go to bed.
No.
No,
I meant that
no.
as a joke. It's like, sure, we don't need more firewood.
Yeah, you know, I think since everyone else has shared, you know, it's only
The-
fair.
And
The
before we
fire
do
is
share,
starting. The fire is starting to die down a little, but you figure you've got another good 5-10 minutes before you need to add some more wood.
first of all, Luna, what's your favorite Pokemon type?
Dragon.
Oh yeah, that
Psychic?
I said dragon.
dragon.
Not dragon.
Dragon tails.
Dragon or
Dragon.
All right. I guess everyone got. What you guys have to ask for me?
What the fuck was all that shit back there, dude?
Like I said, the Knights of Eternity are after me.
Yeah, why though?
Because I used to be a grunt.
No, that can't be. You have a name.
See, when you leave being a grunt, in your graduation, you get a name.
He just looks as he takes off his jacket as you see the symbol of the Knights of Eternity on it.
Hold
You're
up.
still wearing that.
Let
It's the
me.
only.
I should grab that and send it.
He looks. It's the only clothing I got. I've been on the run for 2 months.
This one.
Bro, clothing stores exist. You could buy like a new jacket.
I don't have any money.
I can give you some money.
You could have.
You-
You could have got a job.
If you need money, I could give you money. It's okay.
Is that why you took
Doug?
this job? Because you're poor?
And she's already giving him money.
I'm taking this job to try and leave the region. Because I have something that's making them target me.
Which is.
If you'd like, I would rather keep that a secret for now.
This is what the logo looks like, by the way.
Might want to send that in, actually like post it on here so the people can see.
Yeah, give me a second. But letting y'all see it first.
It can look like multiple things, like a sword.
That's too big.
Bibble symbol.
And that's what she said.
That's the symbol I have on my jacket.
See, there we go. That's a normal size for that. That is indeed a normal size.
That is
There we
also
go.
what she said.
That's a normal size. There we go.
I was working on it.
That's what she tells you.
That is what she tells you, and then she ghosts you the next day.
Anyway, that is what the logo looks like.
So they're after me because of something I have. And I'm just took this job to try and get out of the region to get away from their influence.
Huh.
Huh.
It didn't seem to work since we immediately got jumped by the city and then the woods. And had to
I
run
know.
for our
I've
lives.
been running them for 2 months.
You probably should have led with
Audience-
that one.
That's when we
Audio was
first
being
got
great
here.
shape then.
Also, I don't have any hard evidence, but I believe they're the reason of what's going on between this, or they're for somehow making it worse.
I mean, they're called the Knights of Eternity, which, you know, kind of would make sense for them to stop time.
I don't know.
Ask a
I
question.
don't really believe that.
Are you asking a question to God?
I'm asking a question to God.
What is your question
Was
for
there-
God?
Is there any type of feeling, or was it just immediate when they disappeared? How did it feel? Was it just how did the world feel whenever they disappeared? Did it feel like everything was normal but them, or was it everything around them distorted?
It felt like everything was normal except them
Okay.
and the space in which they physically were occupying. Should have made you roll for that, but I said it anyway, so you get that information for free.
Woo!
You caught me with my guard down for a second. Anyone else have a
So-
question for God?
Why?
Why?
Not for
So
God.
did you technically temporarily work for them?
I worked for them for about 6 months. I never did anything that they did. I was mostly on recon missions.
Still, you still worked for them, which means you were kind of part of the problem. That's
I
fine. You
was.
can't really judge someone on their past. You can only judge them on the present. The only way to move forward is to go forward in a straight line.
Like a shark.
Wait a minute. Why did you work for
What the hell
me?
is a shark?
You know, like Sharpedo?
Sharpedo.
The shark
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Yeah, it's the general type of them.
Oh, people just call it Sharpedo. I didn't know that there was actual classification for it.
Yeah, there's some
You
other
wanna say?
Pokemon that are also considered sharks.
Shark bait. Ooh-ha-ha.
Give me 1 second.
It's kind of like how Gumi is considered a slime.
That time I got reincarnated as a Gumi.
The time that I got reincarnated.
It's better than the time I was reincarnated as a vending machine. That's a real anime.
Truck Sama, no!
It's better
God,
than the
imagine
time I
fucking
was
getting hit by
reincarnated
Truck
as a
Coon and
dog.
you fucking wake up and somebody's pressing E5 to get some fucking potato chips out of you.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
The way how the guy did it is that he was riding a bike and he dodged Truck Coon, but he flew off the edge and the vending machine fell on him. So he
Damn.
reincarnated as a vending machine.
Damn.
Yabate, don't take my drinks out. Okay.
And also, apparently, in the anime, the guy can't talk, he can't say anything, he can't move. He can dispense drinks that apparently has like a limited amount of. And then the reason how he gets around is a girl finds him, thinks it's neat, and carries him on her back.
I could not imagine just waking up and someone trying to get a Mountain Dew out of me.
Right, dog, right?
Anyway,
Fucking-
Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a response for a meal.
There you go.
I was desperate for a job, and my uncle brought me in.
Cool.
So technically that was your job until you left.
Do they at least pay you? Because I hear in other regions they don't pay the grunts.
You know.
I left the money to grab something else.
Like this region called Hoenn. I hear they don't pay their grunts there. I hear there that the grunts they basically live off of scraps.
We're not pajama people.
They wear pajamas. It's weird. I also hear
Yeah,
in
they don't
Sinnoh
really-
they
don't
also
really-
live off of scrap.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
they don't really
remember-
pay the grunts. It's more like peanuts, if
remember
we're being honest
correctly,
here.
Isn't Lola they get paid in in getting shown
Exposure.
exposure?
No, that's Kalos.
Wait, are there more than one set of grunts in this world?
In Alola, they get paid by rapping.
Almost every region
No,
has
it
their
should
own,
only be
has their own
no. It should only be
theme.
the one.
Haven't you guys heard about that? Jeez.
Yeah, they
Oh,
all
hello?
have their own goons.
Alola's like the only place that actually pays the grunts well.
And Team Yellow's just a
Guzma.
fan club.
And Team Star is just a bunch of fucking kids.
I heard that there was Team Star on this place called End. Okay.
Yeah.
Hasta la V-Star, baby.
Okay.
I remember.
Hasta la vista.
Man, I hear
Zen-
those guys are on like a really cold area too. What's that called? Academy something?
God damn it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Well,
You, you can't remember what the name of the academy is. You keep bouncing back between the names Uva Academy and Naranja Academy.
for some reason you hear Tumblestone's rule.
Tumbletoads rule.
Funnel cakes.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. Apparently, there's a wrench wielding maniac and a crazy guy.
Okay, let's get back to Pokemon, yo.
Okay.
There's a...
Aw.
Well, what are the questions you have for me?
What made you leave?
The omnipresent voice of God says, "What's your favorite Pokemon type?"
Shocker.
Put myself on
Big
that edge.
fucking surprise.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my
There's-
last
There's
resort.
like, not really, but like, it'll be a funny one when if they actually ask. As I looks, you're wondering why I left?
Yeah.
All of the stuff that they're making us do. It's horrible.
Like
So
the
I tried-
attempted child murder.
That whatever they're doing with this looks like the time and space. I originally was planning on stopping them. For a month, I was trying to disrupt bases, but I couldn't do it alone.
Roll me a wisdom. Just sign.
1 second.
And it's straight wisdom, not save or anything.
I'm trying to find it. 1 sec.
You're good. I was clarifying.
There it is. 14.
You also heard whispers about some kind of circuit, but you don't recall much.
Of a circuit?
Yeah.
They were also talking about something of a circuit, but I can't recall enough for it.
Link the circuit.
Connection.
Summon Link 3 Decode Talker.
No, I think it was something
I'm
called
pretty sure it
Firewall
was
Dragon.
Transcode Talker.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh god, it's the
Iriscope?
transigen.
Have you guys seen?
Invite-
You guys seen that meme where it's like "fuck the gay agenda" and then the dude like next to the guy has a shirt that says "the gay agenda."
Yeah.
And then the dude say wearing the shirt that says the gay agenda walks away.
Not in my Pokemon games.
Alright. Any other questions?
One for me.
Looks
You,
over.
you know what, Cooper? You go first.
I don't really have any questions. I mean, to be honest, it all seems like you have your own goals, which I guess is cool. Well, I'm just sitting here. I just did something that could possibly kill me just because I could. Well, I guess I did do it for one reason.
I'm sorry.
I should not have let you go first.
Wait, no, hold on. Give him the talking stick. What the fuck?
Wait,
You mean?
What almost killed you?
yeah, what almost killed you?
Besides the thing that killed all of us, because we already know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that. I guess I can tell you, I really don't talk with my family anymore. So that's why I kind of was pacing back and forth over the call.
Uh-huh.
We just don't really get along anymore after the whole entire incident. They wanted me to do one thing. I said no. We got into an argument about it. I left, and then got an apartment, did things, and that's about it.
Little guy in the big city.
I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna lie here. Feel ya.
I guess I just came on this trip to be useful to people because that's how I view myself. I just want to be useful. Just want to have a purpose.
I went to India to find myself.
I mean, everyone has their own purpose. This thinks this will help you find yours, and it's perfect.
It probably won't. It never has.
You never know until you try.
Don't count on me
Fine.
for shit.
Any more questions?
The fire's almost dead.
Yeah, we have like one
Masaru.
question.
Masaru had a question.
Looks over to Masaru.
I've forgotten it.
What's your
What's
favorite
Um,
Pokemon type?
What's your favorite Pokemon type?
Do you actually ask that?
Yes, sir.
He looks. Berries.
I like fire and
I'm,
ghost types.
I'm sorry.
Berry types.
I'm not really surprised.
You know, I was expecting something different, but you know what? That fits.
I'm not. Hell, then you would like Nero.
Just looks. What? They're cute.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're just gonna see, you're just gonna see Akko just like kind of look closer at him and just covering her mouth.
Looks to Akko.
She's covering her mouth because
With both
Because of
hands and
someone?
and like if anime effects exist in this world, you're just gonna see like sparkling around her face.
Oh,
You're just going like, "Oh my god, we found your softer side."
Dark, her reverse harem is evolving.
it is. It's getting bigger and more intricate with each passing moment.
Oh, you like fairy types, Nero. As they would bring up this abomination, as we'll walk over to.
That's a dragon type.
Also a fairy.
What kind of fucked up Pokemon is that?
Simon looks, and actually then just reaches down and starts petting it on the neck, like cute.
Is that also an android?
No, I just found
Oh.
them like this.
Again, what
You see that
kind of
Akko
fucked up
Akko
Pokemon?
excitedly sends out the yellow and Vulpix. He's like, "Hey, meet Kai."
Oh, that one looks different than it did yesterday or earlier today.
Yeah, someone like came in and like merged the DNA with an ice Pokemon.
That's fucking wild, dog. That sounds like something that happened to me in a past life that I remember.
Whoa,
If
freaky!
they
Never
say
could have expected
reincarnation
that.
doesn't happen, fucking let me tell you, that's some bullshit.
Jake, you ever think you're gonna? Jake, you ever think you're gonna get reincarnated as I don't know, vending
Slime?
machine one day?
No, I hope not.
Probably maybe I'll get reincarnated and play cards.
Reincarnated as a Yu-Gi-Oh duelist.
No.
The time I got reincarnated as a Sneasel.
That time I got reincarnated as a deck.
It just looks
The
over.
time I got reincarnated as a dual spirit.
The fire's dying down. We should get some sleep before daybreak.
Okay, so we have to go to sleep. Got it.
Yes.
I'll send my Pokemon back into my Pokeball.
It's just like for some reason I'm just sleeping surrounded by like a pile of fairy types.
Also, as Nero walks over, about to walk away, they look over and, but as you see a little flower petals at you.
picks up the flower petals.
Autumn,
my God.
autumn colors.
It pukes flower petals.
I wonder what it'll puke next.
Is
Maybe
it a grass
candy.
type too?
I don't know.
Should we
So,
should we be worried about
I'm gonna sleep over here.
whatever that is?
No, it's fine. It doesn't mean us any harm.
so
I'm worried with you saying that.
so you're all heading to bed, right?
Yes.
It's sleep time.
Sweeping
I-
times.
I mean-
need everyone's passive perceptions.
I mean, if everybody else is gonna sleep, I'm just gonna stay up to make sure that nothing happens.
Oh wait.
My passive perception's an 11.
Is passive perception 10 plus your perception, right?
You should be able to find it on your sheet.
Okay. Yep, it's mine's 15.
16.
16 for you.
Whoa.
Time to vibe out next roll it. Emil, am I still gonna need to give it even if I'm not sleeping?
You need to sleep in this, dude.
You
I know
need
I'm going
sleep,
to. It's just like
And
if
B,
everybody else
this
is sleeping, then
is for an event as you wake up in the morning. So yeah.
It's an event thing. It's not actual like something's gonna happen.
oh, gotcha. Just making sure. 13.
Alrighty. So sounds like 16 is our highest.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check something real quick. I see. I know what to do.
That was a scary dice roll I heard.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Emotional support Litton is here again.
Cody M. Zangoose is here as well. But anyway, y'all wake up in the morning to the sound of a branch break.
Simon stands up.
Oh, fuck.
I'll try to get up.
You see an APOM over here with your passive of 16,
All right.
and you notice that it has a Pokeball in its little tail hand thing.
Can I see whose Pokeball it belongs to?
Make a perception roll at advantage.
Can I look too?
16.
Yeah, you can look.
Oh,
So you can definitely tell that it was one of you guys's.
I'm just gonna. Ooh.
I also got a 16, so it's just the same.
Okay, then I'll just say it. It's Biggie Cheese's Pokeball.
Not Biggie
Get him!
Cheese.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just run. The thing has the round. It says Pokeball.
Okay.
It's running off this way.
Hang
deeper
on.
into
What the
the
hell's a
forest.
Rattata?
It's got your Rattata with the
You got your
hat.
rat.
The Hat Man.
I don't know what that is.
Biggie
Biggie
You got Biggie
Cheese.
Cheese.
Oh my god, no. Sweet baby.
Not Biggie Cheese.
Not
Anybody
Biggie.
but Biggie Cheese.
We don't care about
Let's-
everybody else.
You guys end up down here, yeah.
What's going on,
And-
guys? You're all screaming. It's giving me
It
a
took
headache.
Biggie Cheese.
We need to save Biggie Cheese.
Who?
The
rat.
rat.
What? Oh,
Speaking of
right.
like
Someone had a
number fast,
Rattata.
that's this thing.
He is the biggest cheese.
And
Come back
as
here.
you guys are chasing this APOM as it's running away, it gets
I can
caught
use
by
you.
Murkrow. There's a flutter of feathers, and they fly off even deeper. As the
Where did it
APOM is no longer holding the Pokeball.
Oh, there he is.
It's the Apom.
Is
Fuck
that
you.
what it's called? It's the Murkrows.
You okay?
No one has flying Pokemon.
I mean,
Send it after. Stop holding it.
Rowlet, go to wait. Go after those other birds, I guess. What
Need a
is his speed
bubble.
movement? Hang on.
And then
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta get
25 feet
one more
flying.
screen before you guys catch up.
Well, I stopped at the Apom.
All right, so we'll stay with Jake at the
Oh,
APOM.
okay. we'll stop at the Apom for a second. Yeah, the Apom, it's got swirls in its eyes. It looks like it got beat up.
He just like kneels down. He's like, "You okay? Can you move?"
Slow tail, hand, thumbs up.
Do you need help?
It's kind of slowly climbing to its feet.
Come on, little buddy. You can't be stealing people's Pokeballs like that. That's like one of Cooper's best friends.
Proceeds to
It-
steal listen.
It looks sad now.
It's okay. You didn't know.
Jake used guilt trip. It's super effective.
It's
was about to
very
say.
effective.
And he's like, "It's okay. You didn't know." He just like reaches out to like pat its head.
Meanwhile, the rest of them are like, "Get the birds!"
Jake
The
Masaru.
Apom was
Oh, look, a
jumped.
monkey.
He was jumped. I have to go help him.
Oh, fuck 'em.
Just imagine Simon after any of the Apom jumps like, fuck off.
And I'm here because I trust my Rod to go after it by themselves.
Righty then.
Come here,
So,
you
yeah.
two cool bitches. I can use you.
I got a puppy.
Okay, yeah, but Jack's like, "It's okay, you didn't know," and he reaches out his hand to like pat its head.
It preens a little bit. It still looks very beat up.
Hold on one second. He just like fumbles around in his pack for a minute. Only one. Oh well. He pulls the potion out. And he just kind of like looks at it, tries to look it over, see where it's hurt worst.
Its face is messed up.
He's
You
like,
can see
"Okay,
you can see a few peck marks over its face.
He goes, okay, close your eyes and this might sting a little bit."
It does so.
He just sprays it with the potion.
It like grimaces a little, but its face starts healing. Dark, go ahead and give yourself a thing of inspiration.
Hey,
Hey, that's awesome.
Being morally good does good.
Yes.
yeah, be a good dude, do good things.
I guess I'm not gonna get any.
So yeah,
Yeah, he just looks at the Apom and he's like, "All right, good as new."
it gives a big thumbs up, and it kind of like climbs up onto your shoulder and
Oh, you want to come with?
it points after the Murkrows.
Ah, I gotcha. I don't blame you there. I'd want some revenge too. All right, come on, let's go.
All right,
Good job, Jake, I guess.
I did
y'all
it.
end up here as the Murkrow have kind of split off in two directions.
Where
Go
the
up
fuck
to
am
this
I?
one.
Where the fuck am I putting Bird God?
I just see the Time Kid said that one time I got reincarnated into Karibo, and that's literally just Hikari. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's just Hikari.
Everyone besides Jake and Masaru can go ahead and put themselves on the map. As
Plus
the
Bird
Murkrow
God.
are flying down these two paths, heading towards these two paths.
We need to cut them off.
Is Axel here?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Panic.
I'll take care of them.
No, what the fucks? Don't open code.
Don't open code.
It's trying to get you into the Matrix.
I have no
Alright.
idea where she. I'll just move Rowlet next to
I'm
Akko.
gonna send out Vulpix at this Murkrow.
All right.
Rowlet.
The Murkrow sees the Vulpix and just goes, "Hmm."
Get back the Pokeball! It's not yours!
It flutters its wings as it's like backing away.
We just want the Pokeball, give it back.
Yeah. Roll perception, I guess.
We're gonna see if this one actually has the Pokeball.
8.
You can't tell if this one has the Pokeball.
Get back
Can
the
I roll
Pokeball.
perception and see if it has a
Some people look
Pokeball?
at this one.
You can roll perception to see if it has the Pokeball.
If we want to see if this Murkrow has the Pokeball, and if it does, we just
9.
can't see words.
You cannot tell if this Murkrow has the Pokeball.
I can't see.
Can I check with the other one?
You can check the other one.
I don't know why
Well-
what advantage was. I don't know why advantage was
Here-
there. I got it off.
You just missed the cutoff.
The
The cutoff point was 13.
Damn. All right. Well, peace was never an option. Squire, you scratch.
So Squire tries and jumps up to jump up and scratch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I roll or anything, or do I just roll for the attack?
Roll to hit. At
At disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. 6 does not hit.
Well, the total's a 9.
It still doesn't hit.
All right.
Uh,
Can I try something with this Murkrow?
What would you like to try?
So what Cooper's gonna do is he's gonna glare at this Murkrow and just go, I don't care if you have the Pokeball, but I want to know where Biggie Cheese is, because you stole him from me while I was sleeping. And so if you don't give him back, I swear to God, I will make sure I rip off your hat head, whatever, and use it as my own hat.
Everyone just looks to Cooper.
This man has demons.
Roll intimidation.
Mark, I can't tell which is the bigger edgelord here.
Murkrow?
Murkrow?
I think we need to change Cooper's clothing colors to black and red instead of black, white, and red.
Should I? I mean,
It-
I have those colors. I can give them to him.
Just change clothes with Masaru.
It
Just
seems
swap.
unfazed.
What?
It doesn't, and starts producing a mist from its wings.
Your
Bro.
funeral.
This
Murkrow doesn't
Murkrow
give
has
a
seen
fuck.
demons also.
This Murkrow is also a demon.
Medea Bubble.
I just
All right, roll to hit.
I look at Akko and be like, Squire can't hit it unless it's grounded.
Should I roll for?
I'll try to get it out of the air. Vulpix.
Roll
let's-
to hit. Yeah.
Am I
Let's just do the bubble.
am I allowed to do all the bubble? Bubble
You-
roll 3 times.
Yeah. Roll. You hit twice on the 13 and the 21.
So 7.
So the Murkrow seems to wobble in the air a bit, and then it caws.
Cooper try to grab this Murkrow and throw it on the ground.
What the fuck?
Jesus
Fuck,
Christ.
so-
Roll strength at disadvantage.
Bro's over here playing fucking Pokemon Pathways, going one-on-one with the fucking Pokemon.
And it gets an opportunity attack against you.
That's fine.
Fucking ass catch him the shit.
Rowlet
Uh,
looked over
you
to
do not-
Akko.
You do not get it grappled.
I'm
And it
gonna
goes to
use.
peck you in the face. This is the 13 hit.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check for that.
Remember, it meets it beats it as well.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
gonna
think he can't have a higher AC than like the rest of us. Mine's an 11.
Well,
Can I use Powder Snow on the Murkrow?
just to answer your question, Emil, no, because Cooper is not wearing his thing.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. You take 5 damage, and yes, you can use Powder Snow.
All right, that's gonna be a +3 to this.
Got
I
it.
was say I was saying meets it beats it because my armor class is 13.
That's a 7.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Also,
Uh, What's up?
I was just gonna ask a simple Pokemon question. Does psychic moves just straight up not work against dark types, even if it's like a status one?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone roll initiative, by the way.
All right.
I'm assuming that you just want the Pokemon.
Yeah, just Pokemon.
Man, Auron's here too.
Aaron?
Oh, Cooper's not throwing out a Pokeball. Cooper's gonna fucking grab this Murkrow if he can.
Use a Pokemon, you fucking weirdo.
I'm gonna grab it and shake it like a crying baby.
I thought I was gonna be
And
the one who
Rowlet
fought
is
Murkrow
doing
first.
not a damn thing.
I got an 8.
Nat 20.
Rowlet has no idea what to do since his trainer is nowhere to be found.
Just sits down and just falls asleep.
Oh,
Sits
He
on
just
Akko's
rolls over.
head.
This snoot.
Listen, he just accepts boops, okay? Listen.
He's not a
Boops his
fighter.
currency.
He's not a fighter. He's a booper.
20.
Super duper.
The booper doopers with the poopers the
Uh,
scoopers.
Yeah, all of that. All of those things.
Uh,
You think it'll be a second before I get to come in? Because I was gonna go make something to eat real quick.
Yeah, you got a
I think
second.
it'll be a second because like we stopped and everything, and so did you.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back then. I'm gonna go make some food.
Alright,
there we go.
and then Rowlet got a 9. Just there. And start of turn order now. Oh wait, yeah, good there. Real quick, Axel, what's Vulpix's dexterity mod?
Or +1.
Okay, so yeah, you go.
Okay.
You got this, Akko?
Yeah, hold on, I'm just getting messages. I'm playing 20 questions with my mom.
I'm playing 20 questions with my mom.
It's like Akko's just on their phone texting through like their ultra phone.
Alright, anyway. Let's try to use Powder Snow again.
No, Mom, I don't want the mega lasagna tonight.
Mega lasagna.
Omega
12?
Lasagna.
12 just missed.
Damn it. Alright, that's it.
Alright.
Medea
It-
does the same versus does whatever ranged attack they have. Bubble.
You hit once.
3.
3. Alright. Murkrow time. This Murkrow is going to come down here and use... It's going to use Astonish.
Okay.
6, 3. Oh, wait. Bleh. Gotta roll to hit first.
It would hit, but I'm protecting.
Okay. See. Okay.
The first one's
Yep.
free.
Yep.
Yep.
I was double checking if it blocked effects as well. So yeah, effect does nothing. Murkrow number 2, come on down. And go ahead and, I don't know, peck the Vulpix. Five. Cut. Paste. Does the 12 hit? Excellent.
What?
Does
Does
the
the 12
12 hit? Does the 12 hit your Vulpix?
Nope.
Alright. That is the Murkrow's turn. Rowlet.
Technically has no trainer telling him what to do right now, so I'm gonna just roll a d20 and see what the fuck happens. 6. Okay, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move up, and he's gonna fucking tackle the Murkrow. That was a 7 hit.
A 7 does not hit.
Well,
I got a question. Because the thing pecked at the Vulpix, is it now more towards the ground?
It is.
I'm gonna go with Fury Cutter.
Okay.
Fury Cutter, I looked it up, is neutral to Murkrow. As well, if it hits, I get to go from a D4 to a D8 of damage. After the next one. Right, come on. 21.
That does hit.
and we gotta make sure on one thing because we rested. Did our Pokemon get healed or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
1d4 plus 3. 6 damage. 7 damage. And
Alright.
since I hit, the next Fury Cutter I do in a row will be a D8 of damage.
Alrighty. Just over here. This channel. That. Okay.
You could pick up a rock and throw it at this Murkrow.
What the fuck, dude?
Just throw out your Pokemon, you fucking weirdo.
You can throw it at disadvantage since it's an improvised weapon. But first, you have to do a perception to see if you can find any.
Would he technically be using the move Rock Throw?
He would
Because
not.
he's throwing a rock.
No.
You find 2 rocks.
I'm throwing it at this fucking Murkrow.
Alright, you can throw one straight D20.
Straight
It would-
D20 with disadvantage, I'm guessing.
Straight D20 with disadvantage.
At least it'll be super effective.
It won't.
It won't.
It's still a rock.
Humans do typeless damage.
Alan, if
It hits.
it's not that is not
it
how
does
Pokemon
not-
typing works.
It does not hit. It just passes by the Murkrow on its right.
Hang on.
Talon, if you're gonna try and look to see if if people throwing rocks does super effective damage, even if, like you say in Pokemon 5e it does, this is a meal campaign. If he says it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Ah, that's fine. I'll make it sure for myself.
It is excellent.
All right. I guess Ice Shard.
Alright, roll the hit.
17.
17 hits.
Woo, and super effective, right?
Yep. So roll damage. Figure it out.
So it's just 1d4, right? Not 2.
Yeah, just 1d4 and then I double it.
Oh, that's 8 damage.
That is 8 damage. This thing is not looking fantastic. Gumi. Go.
Gumi same versus the second bubble.
17 hit.
3. So I think a total of everything I've done with just bubble, I think it's 14 now.
Yeah, I say like 14, 15 damage.
13.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I've been keeping track of it.
13.
Anyway.
Of all the Pokemon, why big
Yeah, thank you.
E's?
Murkrow. Left Murkrow is going to try and astonish again. And miss horrendously. Right Murkrow is going to try and peck again.
Who?
But this time it's going to peck the Rowlet.
Oh!
Fuck.
That's a crit and super effective. That's times 4.
I realize that.
I'm very sorry, Talon.
Let's see if he dies.
Should die, but he should be knocked.
This Murkrow's gonna. No, no, he may live.
So that is 16 damage.
Pretty fucking close to it.
It's like, I use Fury Cutter on the Rowlet.
Executioner.
Executor to 66.
I'm still evil.
A reference that Talon does not get because he hasn't seen Star Wars.
Anyway, Rowlet's turn. And I probably knocked it into overgrow range if you want to use that. Oh wait,
Wait.
that wouldn't do anything to it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
back.
maybe.
So what did I miss?
Cooper's trying to rip the Murkrow out of the sky. Rowlet
By
just took
throwing a rock
super-
at it.
just had super effective crit damage against it, and so far the fights are pretty going well.
Okay, all right, good deal.
At the end of this round, so after Squire, you guys show up.
Quiet.
But for now, Talon's turn.
Well, gotta use Astonish, I guess. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Right, he will resist this because obvious dark type, but
Yep.
I pray to God.
Wait,
How much is
what-
damage?
Oh yeah, I got a 17. So because I
flinched.
rolled a 17, you are now
I-
flinched, and I do 26 plus 2. So 3, 2. I don't know which one.
Half rounded down, so 2.
2. All right. And then
Look at-
Rowlet's just going to sit there because I don't want him to take a.
All right, Squire's turn.
How's that Murkrow looking?
It is looking hurt.
Do I want a second dark type on my team? I don't think I do.
Embrace the edge.
Well, I was just like, I just confirmed that his favorite type is fairy.
Yes, but still, embrace the edge. I'm
Uh,
joking. It's your guy.
You can roll a history real quick.
Okay, I guess I'll roll the history. I need to find it. 6.
You may have heard tale that this forest hat is something in it, but the details are hazy.
If it's hazy, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I am just gonna have Squire go for another Fury Cutter.
Right?
I do not like how vague you had to do to and also inform us of
Well, I
this.
missed. Goes back down to just a D4 damage.
Yep. All right. Back to the top. You guys show up down here.
And Cooper threw another rock at the Murkrow.
Oh yeah. Again, flat D20
keep on
at
fucking-
advantage, or at disadvantage rather.
Keep on fucking trying. God damn it. Well,
Just throw out your Pokemon.
He wants to fist fight it.
He's doing this.
Why?
As,
Ah,
damn it.
damn.
he's doing this as.
I'm sorry, but it's a disadvantage, so the 7
yeah, no.
the 7 is the one that goes through.
I'm not gonna lie here. I respect Cooper's decision.
I respect
just
it
going for
too.
rocks that are going.
I
just,
don't
give me
respect
back
this
Biggie.
decision at all.
If anyone's
Uh,
listening, Cooper's just like throwing rocks that are just going, give me back Biggie Cheese. He's the only
Also,
family I have left.
Also, yeah, the
Alan,
only
you go ahead
Pokemon
and-
he has is his Blip Bug.
No, you should have 3.
Oh yeah, oh he also what I forget Surfer.
Yeah, Surfer. But does
I'm
Surfer
gonna
have
use
any range?
Hunter
Does
now.
Surfer have any ranged moves?
No.
No, didn't Surfer get water gun?
Yeah, Surfer got water gun.
My fucking thing is
Uh,
lagging. Hold on.
Hey, Talon, don't forget that you can put Masaru on the map now.
Okay, 18.
Oh, we're here now? Okay.
I guess they attacked with a move.
I've attacked with Powder Snow.
That hit.
Alright. And that's gonna be double.
Just roll the damage and I'll double it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just looking how much.
powder snow.
So that's gonna be
You-
12 damage.
You knock it out, and a Pokeball rolls out from under its hat.
I'll pick up the Pokeball and hold it in the air like, Cooper, I have piggy cheese.
Cooper's not listening.
Cooper!
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going in the
Roll.
turn order. Let's keep going in the turn order, and then we'll discuss stuff.
Okay.
God, you really just want to fist fight a Pokemon.
Cooper's fucking upset. Biggie Cheese is the only family he has left. He considers
What
his
about
Pokemon his only
Surfer?
family left.
Surfer.
What about
Fuck
about,
Surfer, I guess.
what about Isaac Newton?
You mean Einstein?
Yeah.
Whatever. Same thing.
He's not family. He can use Einstein.
Okay.
You can't use family.
Okay, I'm just getting bubble.
All right.
Which one fainted?
The one that the Vulpix is against, right one.
Okay.
that one. 3 damage. All right.
It is an amount.
The one on the
Let's
left is
see.
not looking fantastic. It's going to try and use Astonish again.
Yeah, but what if you didn't?
That misses.
It misses.
Rip.
Rowlet's turn. Does Rowlet do anything, or does it just kind of perch on a tree, pleased with itself and the fact
I don't
that
even
it's
know if
not
it-
dead?
I don't know if he even can do anything. It was fucking 5, 10, and then 20 feet. Well, time to use Astonish again because it went so well last time.
You miss.
Doesn't go well this time, apparently. And then he just vibes out in the tree, questioning his existence. And then probably eats like a worm or some shit.
My move. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna put a hand on Cooper. Cooper,
Yeah,
we have your Pokemon.
I know.
What the fuck?
Move Squire 20 feet over.
Like
and-
Dark
Oh,
said,
wait,
let's have a
I
fist
want-
fight.
I'm gonna keep my hand on him, making sure he doesn't do anything. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Isn't the Murkrow still in the air?
1d4 plus 1. Is it?
Yeah, it's been astonishing.
No,
Astonishing
then,
is the best move.
Alright, then let me do disadvantage.
Hey, Dark, I think we
I
figured
missed.
out who's part of Green Day in this world.
Yeah.
Because 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not
That's
hit.
solely the name of Green Day.
If Cooper can, he will now throw out a Pokemon.
You can throw out a Pokemon.
Throw out
Surfer.
Okay.
Yeah, end of the turn order, you guys can, even Dark can throw out a Pokemon, or you can just watch us all struggle again.
Go! Apom.
Apom just looks at you like, you're not my trainer. I like you, but you're not my trainer.
Well, I thought you wanted to. I thought you wanted to. I was just being dramatic. I thought you wanted to fight it.
It like pats you on the head with its big old tail hand.
You're wrong. I wanted to watch.
I wanted to watch it die. That's all I wanted.
I want to watch us the light
I
out
will-
of his eyes.
I will let Surfer get a move in real quick.
Water gun.
All right.
Bonus action.
Can somebody tell me where Rowlet is?
Sitting on a tree.
Oh god.
All right. Crit hits. Roll damage. You knock out the Murkrow instantly.
Cooper will just go, let go of me for a couple of seconds.
No.
Masculinely.
Simon looks, I heard what you said. You're not going to do anything to that Murkrow.
The Apom points at the Murkrow that just got bodied and kind of just shrugs.
No. Sorry.
Fine.
It gives thumbs up, kind of like wrapping itself so that it doesn't fall off as it gives you that thumbs up.
I mean, at least you got to watch him get beaten up, right? That's got to be something.
It nods.
Akko, can I please have Biggie Cheese back?
Are you gonna promise to not punch a Murkrow on the ground?
And I
That's
just have my family member.
She's just gonna like jump back from the yelling and then just hold out the Pokeball.
Jake, I think we missed a lot.
He sit and just
Yeah,
composes
that's a
himself
safe,
and goes,
safe assumption.
Wasn't it 5 minutes?
Something like that.
just grabs
It was
it,
30 seconds.
just grabs it, just
Let's
grabs
go.
it, composes himself for a couple of seconds, and just goes, "Alright, when I said that me and my family don't talk anymore, I really meant it. To be honest, my 3 Surfer and Biggie Cheese, they've been with me ever since I left my family. I consider them my only family member left."
I
And
get
then
that.
Cooper will actually just like bow to Akko and go, I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
I understand that it makes you mad, but if you're willing to cause physical violence on a Pokemon, even the one that didn't even have your Pokeball, I understand how it is whenever it's something that you really want. But I won't let you fall down that path.
I just don't want to lose more than I already have.
That's why we helped you get it back. We're not gonna let it just we're not gonna sit back and laugh at you as your family member gets taken away.
Thank you. And then he'll look at Akko again and go, I'm very sorry, Akko. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's okay.
So what's that little bastard doing on your shoulder?
He was hurt, and I helped them.
Ah, I see. Another contender. Round 2, my foot. No, I'm kidding.
No, Cooper.
He's really sorry. Okay, he didn't.
Another
know.
one enters the ring.
He didn't know. He was just trying to mess
Oh,
around.
Hungry?
I'm done. Like I said, we already got him back. I just don't want to see my Pokemon stolen from me.
It's okay. He understands now, right, Apod?
Cooper will just kind of like hold his,
It
Cooper will just kind of like
nods.
hold his hand for a fist bump.
Fist bump.
It does a fist pump. Fist bump.
Nice.
Yeah, we're good. Almost like if nothing happened, Cooper immediately has a smile back on his face. All right, so where are we going next?
Back to
Lord.
camp to get our stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
You mean you guys didn't take your stuff with you?
Let's get up and
No.
go.
You do.
I say it's like all my stuff is packed in like my little side satchel I have on me.
Well, we're not all, tactical battle ready dudes or whatever.
Fair. All right. Do I feel anything about this area?
Okay, Talon. Is that what I think it means?
Oh,
Alan?
I'm punching you, I swear to God. Biggie Cheese gets mad at me
Oh
again.
no.
Oh yes.
All
Alan,
right.
why?
I just need confirmation. Talon.
Alan,
You like
please don't.
full of fate.
Alan. Alan.
Look, all I'm
Don't.
saying is,
No.
so many people did it session 1. I don't.
And
It's called pulling a talon
Axel,
for a reason.
you need to let Talon do what he wants to do.
Listen, it's called pulling a talon for a reason, all right? And if it has the name, I've got to do it.
So do you go?
I just already know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen if it goes poorly.
It'll be
Glory
fine.
with a mighty power seems even grander than the light that shone off the other two's hands.
Not again.
A card appears from thin air. You pull it. It is the Arceus card.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Arcus.
Masaru is God now.
You need
Oh, would you look at that? It's the Canadian Devil, the Yellow Boots.
Ah, the Canadian Devil. Ah.
Canadian Devil, yeah.
You hear a loud, echoing, booming chime. Like, have you guys seen the movie Rise of Darkrai?
Yeah.
You know Erasion from that?
Yeah.
It sounds like the bells from that.
Oh, that's
fun.
bad.
Jesus. Well, here it is.
Go grab your stuff.
I think I'm afraid to go back.
You hear various sounds, including what sounds like a giggle from deeper in the forest.
Can I look over to where the giggle's coming from?
You may.
Alright.
Roll perception at advantage.
I also.
And also, okay, with the perception of that,
21.
roll a history at advantage.
Okay.
You can just roll a history then. Red.
10.
Go find where actually history is. Apologies.
Why do I feel like we're about to have a boss fight?
I feel like the Arceus card's actually bad.
18.
With an 18,
I pointed out to
Yeah.
Luna.
With an 18, you recall that there are a lot of legends about this forest, and at least a few of them say that a legendary resides deep, deep in the woods.
Mm.
The tales are sketchy as to which one, but a lot of them lean towards Celebi.
Okay, this forest is known for where Soapy lives.
Do I see anything hearing about that? Because with the 21,
You see what seems like an aged path leading deeper into the woods over this way.
Hey, would you look at that? A tarot card.
Missouri.
What's that?
Whatever you did opened up here. I like point off the older path.
Oh, I was literally standing here.
Yeah, just over here.
Which way was it?
This path.
Ah, okay.
It's like pretend like after because of the thing and everything, the tree's no longer there.
Yeah, the tree is just gone.
Oh, I knew there was a reason I called you Bird God.
Yes,
Just
I am
smiling.
What are we gonna do, guys?
Maybe we should go on the path?
I mean,
What about our stuff?
I didn't have much stuff.
I have a few things that I might want to go back and get. If you guys,
Oh yeah, and at this point the chiming has stopped.
if you guys want to wait here, me and like one or two other people can go grab our stuff and then come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Would you guys be down? Would you guys wouldn't mind if Missouri and I did a little bit of recon? Or you'd rather us wait here?
You guys can probably go explore if you want to, but
I
probably
just
don't do
trust
anything too
that
drastic.
pathway. Like, remember what happened whenever we left that other area? Everything just kind of formed around itself.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I would
Whatever
recommend
that sound is.
I do recommend that you stay here on the factor of what happened when we first walked into the forest.
I mean, fair, but just saying, whatever's going on, it's getting quieter. So we want to figure out what that is. I don't think we have that much time.
You hear the bell is still going. It's like consistent at this point. It's just not the booming sound that it was.
I know, but like Simon's still saying like it's consistent, but it's getting quieter, not knowing how much
Yeah.
time is left. So go grab the items. I'm gonna stay over here.
While you wait, you can look for Pokemon. If you
Okay.
All right, I'll head back. Anyone who
I
wants
guess I'll
to
go look with him.
I guess I will go with you.
Maybe
All
Cooper
right.
as well, because I think Cooper was like in a very big rush.
Yeah, Cooper's going back to grab his stuff.
Apom has climbed off of Jake's shoulder and seems fixated on the path, by the way.
Fair enough. Off we go then.
Well, I rolled a name.
What's that 8 for? Is that your perception?
I thought it was like for a Pokemon thing.
Yeah, that'll work. You just
I see an Apom.
hear ditch? Ditch?
Yo, is that weed?
No,
And
I feel
it's
like this is Dark's
talking.
Pokemon.
And into the box it goes.
Is that the Zoe?
So there's a little thing I'm just gonna say. With every D&D campaign of Pokemon we've ever had, Dark's character has always caught an Oddish, and in every campaign, that Oddish has always ended up in the box.
I literally always want to use it, but then I find another Pokemon that I want to use more, and I catch it, and then box the Oddish, and then I get a better Grass type or Poison type later on. I don't want to use the Oddish anymore.
It's true.
You know, I could technically use this poison type for my team.
Hey,
Yeah.
you go for it.
I
I'm
just-
kind of hoping to catch the Apom.
Yeah, just look. If you think you can get more use out of it, you go for it.
And you can search.
Nah, this is home. I don't want to take it away from it.
None of
Yeah,
you
you're right.
want to catch the Oddish then?
I mean, I'm already leaving, so.
As it turns into Gagadish.
Oh shit! It's a Dynamax.
Dynamaxed! Wait, it's a
You
British
probably-
Oddish! Kill it!
What Max? They could probably fuck it up with their
Yeah,
ice type.
anything.
with their ice
I
type
actually think it could be useful. I will actually like lean down towards it. What are you doing here, little one?
Dish. It like its leaf bends in a way that almost looks like a salute.
You're a tough one. Salutes back. Quickly. Imagine Akko just like, oh god,
Just
the
watching,
little weed's cute.
just watching from behind, like, oh, that's cute.
It giggles a little and smiles up at you.
You're a tough little one, aren't you?
Dish. It puffs out its chest a little bit. As much as it can for being mostly body.
Just looks. You know, I could use a good grass type on my team. Maybe you can give me a hand.
Roll me animal handling.
Seven.
The smile turns into an angry growl.
It turns into like a fighting glare.
It
Yeah, it starts
doesn't
speaking
seem
full
angry,
sentences.
but it definitely seems slightly apprehensive.
I have seen what my ancestors have been through.
You might roll me an insight real quick.
I don't know. I've been really good on inside rolls. I'm gonna fail now because I said that. 18.
You can tell that it definitely saw you guys' fight a little earlier, and also saw Cooper.
Saw Cooper. The looks. Yeah, he was just mad.
What you're saying is, if he
Chill
doesn't
out,
catch the
Murkrow.
Oddish, so what you're saying is, if we don't catch it, we can blame Cooper.
Fuck you.
Sounds about right.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're
You
not
can roll-
wrong, but that's not the point.
You can roll another animal handling at advantage. And it
17.
works. It seems calmed down. It seems to kind of like go over and like lean against your leg.
Just gonna pet it.
It seems like a happy little radish.
It's a happy little radish.
It's a radish man.
Well, if you want to join, I should introduce you to the other two party members. Says I'll just bring out Squire and Flare to meet him.
Oh god, I'm gonna burn!
Oh no, Team Flare?
You know, like fire and blades.
It does seem apprehensive, but they're not actively trying to fight it.
Just looks. You can be really good for this team. You can cover our water weakness we have, if you like.
You can try and catch it.
Animal handling, I'm guessing.
Animal handling.
Toss a Pokeball in the air.
With a 15, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Click.
Do, 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 do.
Does anyone else want to search for a Pokemon?
I'll look for one.
You know what? I think I'm gonna name this thing Camo.
Okay.
You know, it's like camouflage.
Give me.
He is the son of a king.
22.
1 moment.
With a 22,
And I have a 5.
with a 5, you get the bug of the route. Cutie fly.
Ah!
Is it over here?
Oh no,
Ah.
I can't.
I
move it.
actually want that.
I want that.
Okay, we all want that.
I can't move it at the second.
I think Talon also wants that.
There is your Oddish, good sir. As soon as I get it to the right folder.
I mean, on a technicality, yes, I want it. But like, if other people like, if Axel wants it, I'm not gonna like, you know.
It's your find.
Axel can't catch Axel, okay?
And with a 22, you see a man known as Drowsy.
You can take this one. I don't want it.
Okay, out of character. I want him, but I'm not. But I'm not here.
Drowsy.
Masaru looks over.
I just need to show this art of this man.
Drowsy.
Bro.
It's like MJTV has joined the server.
Arcus.
Rocco's just gonna look at it and just go like, I don't like it.
You don't like the lad?
Oh.
Who's ever used a drowsy in their lives?
Yeah. You even
Look.
got the rare spawn.
It took me
I'm
5
gonna-
minutes to clip that image. I want him.
I'm gonna look over at Masaru like, hey, what did you find?
This points over.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, he is.
Are you
I
gonna
don't know
take
what's
it?
up with him. I might. I'm thinking on it. He's really cute. I like it. I like his vibe.
I do
I'm
too.
taking it.
What did you find?
That thing, it creeps me out.
Drowsy.
You know, I feel like you deserve my find out of finding that. We can swap
Well-
Pokemon to have if you want.
If you want it, or if you want the little fly guy, you can have it.
It's fine. I think this one would fit you more.
Do you want it,
Build
Talon?
it in. Little did they know that this Drowsy
I'm
has judged.
thinking on it. I kind of do randomly want to use Drowsy. I'm not gonna lie here. Nobody else is gonna want it, so.
I thought Red Scott wanted it.
I wanted it, but I'm not here.
Oh, does he?
Talon has first choice.
I mean, you know, you could always try to encounter Red Scott and see, and then we could all do
The thing
hokey
is,
pokey.
we're walking. Me,
Yeah,
you, and Seals are not here.
Yeah, you guys are already going back to the camp, so
You
That's
could try and encounter.
That's why I'm not doing an encounter.
You can still try. I'm sure that's like a thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll say now, and this applies to all things in future. If you know that a Pokemon is on the route and you want to search for that Pokemon specifically, you can at advantage.
Okay. But Talon,
Gotta
if you
be
want to
on the-
use him, you can. I just didn't want this guy to be wasted.
That's fair. Yeah.
so you're sure you don't want the Cutie Fly, you want the Drowsy instead?
I'm fine with that if you want to take the Cutie Fly. I know
But do you
you
want
really
the
like.
Cutie Fly?
Yes and no.
You're not helping. It's your
And
encounter,
this,
you decide. I could just
possibly
look for
not.
another one.
It's fine. You take the Cutie Fly. You take it. It's cute.
Okay. I'll look at the
Point.
Cutie
Point.
Fly.
It's cute. You take it.
I'll look at the Cutie Fly. You're a very adorable little insect. Would you like to be friends?
That how you're leading?
A little bit. I'm holding the Oran Berry.
Roll animal handling at advantage.
There's like, I don't know entirely how to communicate with insects, but I think you guys like fruit, right? 12.
It accepts the berry and is now it has landed in your hand.
She's like, so cute. She's gonna try to pet it with her free hand.
Roll dexterity.
You are the greatest Pokemon to ever exist.
10.
You manage to pet it without accidentally hurting it because it is very small.
Yay. Would you like to be friends, little one?
Roll another animal handling at advantage. It seems excited at the prospect.
I'll boop it with a Pokeball.
Roll another animal handling at advantage.
Like Rowlet?
You catch it.
Yay! I'm gonna use my only shiny token that you gave me to make it a shiny.
Alrighty. You now have a shiny cutie fly.
Axel, I don't want shiny Pokemon. Also, Axel, I need this thing shiny.
There's a reason why.
It's pink.
I'm gonna name you Navi.
Hey, listen.
Nova.
Exactly.
Asanova.
Nova.
I'm glad you said that because I was in the process of fucking making this thing and it's Pokeball, and I almost put a regular one in there.
And they're just like, "Hey, listen,
Also,
listen."
Also, don't worry about what's called the Drowsy.
I'm gonna give it the energetic nature.
You don't get the pick. I thought we had to roll for it.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, I need also roll for mine.
Roll natures. I'll find the PDF and figure out.
17 is. I have it open. Let me get directly to it.
Oh, thank you, Red. You are a saint.
I can also grab it if you need me to.
17 is sassy. And 6 is hasty.
What'd you say, Dirk?
It just
you were
sounds like
gonna catch
energetic with
Drowsy.
it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna try to against this one. Is Red going after it now?
No, I
Red's
made.
not here.
I'm not here. I've just made the token for him if you do catch him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you already did it with the black Pokeball?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What level
Had
is it? Is it still level 1 or is it level 2?
It
I
is
had a
level
cool
1.
image for that too.
All the Pokemon y'all have been catching are level 1.
Yeesh.
Oh, it has 2 different skills I can, or 2 different abilities.
Flip a coin. Heads is first ability, tails is second.
I'm just gonna flip an action one. Ow! It hit my head.
50-50.
Oh
Okay.
my god, Dark, that's adorable.
Honey gather.
Yeah, I liked it.
And Einstein's got swarmed with curious nature, so you know.
So yeah, Talon, you're trying to catch Drowsy.
Yeah, I'll just walk up to it and just be like, so
Can use
what's
you.
up with your whatever the fuck you are?
It's kind of leaning, and it just goes. It raises a hand as if waving, and just goes, Drow.
You want to drown? What?
It
Confused face.
it looks confused now. Drow.
Guys, I
The
have to leave soon. Is there anything big important gonna happen?
no, we're good.
It's not like I'm gonna be encountering Celebi. Oh wait.
That's just. Eh.
Eh.
To be fair, we didn't expect this to happen.
Oh my god, that's so. The cutie fly.
And the Oddish.
Yes,
And the Oddish.
I did find a good image for that, I think.
I
Anyway,
can't see it because for some reason my Discord lags whenever I roll 20 on. Oh my god, it's so fucking adorable.
Are you?
I want to hug it, but it's tiny.
You can
I
hug
think
the
we should like
Oddish.
that.
Are you like okay?
it nods. Drowsy.
You like have like
Physically, yes, but
friends or
mentally, I want to
something?
go kidnap children.
Do you have like friends or stuff you do?
It stands up and shrugs. Drowsy.
You want to come with me and vibe out?
Roll animal handling at advantage and add +5.
Van really wanted to vibe. Well, that's a 27.
He seems all for this idea.
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay.
Fucking
Fuck
You
yeah,
mind if I
buddy.
snort some cocaine?
You can roll to catch it at advantage.
yeah, sure. A 13.
A 13 catches the drowsy.
Oh my god.
Next, can you use this drowsy talent?
You can use them.
Well, unfortunately, it's probably better than Poliwag.
Ah!
Also, you'll have
Drowsy.
2 water types on your team, so fair.
Yeah, also that, yeah.
We really
Who's the
need to
other
beat a
water
gym
type
leader
that
so
you
we
have?
can get him to slot
Wimpod.
open.
Poliwag and Wimpod.
I'm gonna have a lot of fairy types on my team.
We really
And
need to beat
that's
a
why
gym
you're
leader
getting
so we can-
shipped with Simon.
Exactly.
I like
Guys-
fairy types.
They're cute.
It's
Till-
like that's Simon's entire thing. He's like rough about it. Just like next thing you know, he just has like a. You see the Oddish like, why'd you catch that? It's cute.
Okay, 12. 12 is grumpy.
Yeah, no problem. I have it. It is
Grumpy.
relax. That's honestly not bad for him.
Oh yeah, I was looking at it wrong. Apologies.
It's fine, don't worry. That's honestly
Until
not
someone else
bad for
makes a
him.
move with Taco and Simon.
Yeah, I'll swap out. Poliwag. I love him. But
Care for him, but it's not as good as the lad.
the man.
Sorry,
Never
You brought White and
expected to.
Darkness Dragon into this.
All right. Can we say that we got our stuff?
Yeah, you can say that you've had enough time to go get your stuff and get back.
I feel like I should
Okay.
still at least be here for what happens with the fake card.
Cooper's gonna have
But
Einstein
you don't
now.
need to if you don't want to, Axel.
It happened. I should be here for it.
Okay. I apologize.
It's okay.
Come on, Einstein, hang out with me for a little while. I need to talk to you about my problems. You're my therapist now.
I can use you.
The therapist
We
bug.
just need a.
By the way,
we
by
just
the way,
need to have-
Emil, if it's sorry, B, you go ahead.
Tell him just go.
Okay. Emil, I'm putting Poliwag in the box.
Gotcha.
I'm
I
putting
will let
Keepy
y'all
Fly in the
keep
box
track
for
of.
now.
I'll let y'all keep track of who you have in the box and who you don't.
Yep.
Just Poliwag.
The APOM sees a lot of you back. It kind of waves you on as it heads down the path.
Hey,
Okay,
we're not
here we go.
waiting.
I guess we should keep up with them.
Just as we follow, I'm gonna look like. Do you guys know what a Celebi is? Because it, you know, looks at motions to self.
Selby is one of his deals with time, so they actually may be very pointed to what's happening here.
Hey, Jake.
Uh-huh.
I got a new Pokemon.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
He likes
Okay, let's
vibing,
go.
I guess.
You-
I asked him if he wanted to vibe out with me, and he was just like, sure.
You
Yeah, fair
guys
enough.
get over here. It is very dark.
Black!
Oh my god, he's using it.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Aw shit.
Are woods normally this dark?
That's
No.
too dark.
Are woods normally this cramped?
Um,
Emil, I have to
yes.
ask you an important question.
What's up?
How dark is it?
Y'all can. It's like dark and misty and foggy. You guys have seen the Lost Woods in like Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
those.
Lost Woods and Ocarina of Time.
Okay, so
That's
dark
it.
vision. So dark vision does not matter.
Emil,
Not really.
It's more like a foggy mist, how I would think.
That I was
Yeah.
just making sure.
Here comes Tamazetta.
What you need, Talon?
what time is it?
Morning sometime.
Morning.
Oh, damn it. About to make a joke, never mind.
Yeah, we really got robbed in the morning.
We got robbed the moment that we woke up.
I'm
We
just
got
having
robbed in broad daylight.
Would Vulpix, without like causing any damage, be able to like let off some light?
Roll
I don't think
me
light is the issue. I think it's just visibility.
Roll me survival at advantage.
I'm
Me
back,
or
sorry
my
about that.
Vulpix?
You.
Okay.
I was gonna say if it was lighting stuff,
11.
Okay. Since you had a smart idea, I'm gonna give this one to you. You can, you can't light up like the area itself, but you can grab a stick off the ground and make a makeshift torch.
Is like, is it like bad enough that like a torch, like some sort of light, would help us see better, or is it like
It'd provide a little extra visibility.
All right, I'm gonna do that then.
A little extra oomph.
Just make a cartoon torch where it just uses a tiny bit, just very easy to make for some reason. Just like, all right, guys, got a little bit of light so we can see better.
Thank you.
Me and I sound already.
I don't really need
All
that,
right.
but okay.
Yeah, we can get moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a path to your left over here, and to your right over here. I think I've revealed all the areas.
Just look. There's 2 paths we can go.
Which way?
Left is always right.
Okay.
I was going to. Just a little look.
I don't think splitting up would be a good idea.
Right.
So the two of you make it to about here, and then you're teleported right back here.
Oh, it's the fucking Lost Woods. Okay.
All right, to the
Is this a
right.
reference to something?
Yes, then how about over here?
Dark, what do you mean the Lost Woods?
Yeah.
So in the woods, if you go the wrong direction, you just get sent back to the beginning. So it's a thing that you have to decide where specifically to go.
Okay.
Yeah. Going that way, y'all
You
do
like the
see.
music.
Hold up. I thought I was on reveal area. Y'all do see this section open up.
Onward and upward.
And you see a path leading up and a path leading left.
Maybe, because if it's teleporting, maybe one of us should go down either side to see which one gets teleported, maybe?
I'll go up.
I'll walk this. Okay.
And there they go.
Which people get teleported?
Okay, so who's heading which direction?
I'm going up.
I'm
Left.
just gonna stand here.
Left.
Up,
I'm also going to stand.
you end up back at the beginning.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, left it is.
Sorry if I'm drawing.
You're good.
Just jogging back.
Okay.
It wasn't
Yep.
up.
So that way.
It's only,
Thank you, Captain Office. We knew it was
only
not.
one way to go. Is there only one way to go? Is there a second one?
There looks to be a small path through these trees.
I'll go again if everyone wants me to.
I don't mind
Okay.
going.
Open. There he goes.
So which way you going?
I'm gonna go up.
Up. So you're going up,
Yeah, I feel like the side route is a little bit of like a bait.
and you end up back at the beginning.
All right, I was wrong. Good thing I have the torch.
Okay, I was going sideways.
Never mind. Fuck me.
I feel like that's bait. It was not bait.
It was not
I'm
bait.
gonna. I'll hold my Litwick to be a second torch.
So yeah, you have a path down and a path up.
I will
Up.
try going up.
I'll go down.
Yeah, the path down teleports you back.
Up we go.
Up we go.
I'm just gonna
Hold
do.
up,
I'm just gonna
Jake,
cut
I
through. I'm not
think
gonna
I'm
go all
starting to
around.
see a pattern with this forest.
That if we just keep hanging back and letting everyone else do it, we never have to run back here.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, your turn.
It's your guys' turn.
Ah,
Point
damn
to
it.
you three.
It goes this way.
What is the other direction?
There are three directions actually. There's left, up, and right.
Simon will go
Where
right.
goes left?
I'll go up.
No, don't. No, hold on. Don't do it for them, Simon.
So Cooper, you get teleported back to the beginning. And
Love it.
Simon also gets teleported back to the beginning.
Hey, I'm 1 for 1, baby.
1 for 1.
Good job, Jake. This is why we're friends.
I
Simon,
activate
can I talk
1
to you
for
for
1.
Simon,
I
can I talk to you
haven't
for a couple
missed
seconds?
yet.
Simon, can I talk to you for real quick?
Who are you talking to?
They're talking to me. Since we're walking back. So, what's going on, Cooper?
Hey, I feel like I kind of fucked up with Akko. How do I say I'm sorry?
To be honest, I don't think she even noticed. You already apologized.
I don't know. She kind of jumped back, and I don't want her to be scared of me. I mean, I understand I was overreacting, but I mean,
Well, just
I don't
say you're
know.
sorry again. Akko, I can tell, has been a really nice lady. So far, they don't seem to be the one to hold grudges just for someone being angry.
What about you? Do you hold grudges?
You're asking a past team. You're asking a past Knight of Eternity if they hold grudges.
Simon, it's me.
Let me just say,
Simon,
there's
it's
a,
me. I have half of
just-
a brain.
let me just say there's a reason why my starter is Squire.
Because you're an edge lord?
And it's the edgiest Pokemon ever.
It's because I don't know, it's a family member or your uncle gave it to you, or because you're kind of like, this really edgy guy who's mysterious and kind of hot.
Squire. I'm just gonna ignore that last one. Squire was, of course, a grunt Pokemon that not a lot of people took after. So I
Okay,
took
I'm
care
just
of
gonna say it now, predicting that the party doesn't end up in a relationship with anyone else. They're all in a polyamorous relationship.
I just
They're
looked.
all just. It is all poly.
See, I don't take sucker bets.
Just look. I didn't. Squire was a Pokemon they didn't really like. So when I ran, I took him with me. So I stole him from the Teen Knights of Eternity. Plus, the thing that I want to keep secret, I took from a more hated person, and is the main reason why they're after me.
You act like this kind of guy who has a rough exterior. You're actually a really nice person. I don't know why I understand why it probably takes you so long to open up, but open up more. You're really cool, man. Probably what I aspire to be, but probably will never be.
It's like,
Anyways, that's what I'm going.
because I guess you guys are
So
walking, talking,
up,
and conversation. No.
Just sitting here like, where these guys? They're gonna be gone for a while. Are they lost?
No, we're here. We're here.
We're fine.
It would have been so funny if they forgot the way.
Would have been. Kind of want
Oh
to see.
please, you would have to be an idiot to forget the way. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, which way did we come from?
You right, Rocco?
Okay,
I'm fine.
so you guys make your way up through here, your way over to this intersection, and there's two ways you can go. You can go down, or you can go right.
But sorry, you should try this. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, I went once. It's only fair.
I'm feeling kind of lazy though.
I'll go
I'm gonna
up.
just like go from behind and start pushing him.
Well, you gotta take the path, but yes.
Oh wait, I thought the one paths were up.
Which way are you pushing me?
Right or down?
There.
Okay,
I'm
then
pushing
I'll
you
take
down.
this one.
So you're heading to the right. Who's heading down?
I'm just pushing. I'm pushing
I'm gonna
Masasu
stand
through
after
down.
Jake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Masaru.
Go back here. There he
Back to
goes.
the beginning.
Oh, I hope he remembers the way back.
Oh, he's gonna be angry with you, Akko. That's
I'll
gonna
go
be
get
funny to
him.
watch.
Well, technically,
I'll
I
walk
I
in.
pushed him all the way through, so I'm going with him.
How?
And just like that, they're gone.
Well,
Akko,
That's
you are so
This-
lucky I can't be annoyed at you.
Oh,
That was
now
the
because
quickest one.
we both walked in, they no longer have a light source.
Why did you? Because I was gonna automatically be with him anyway, because I was pushing him.
I know. I said I'll go. I know. I thought you just pushed him in and walked to the side. And I said I'll go get him.
No, it wasn't
And
like
now
me
Akko
just like
gets to-
pushing him. It was like
Uh,
someone
Alright,
pushing the whole way.
Now Akko gets to work on her reverse harem.
Let's go.
Okay then.
This force is
I
kind of
wish.
fun.
Not really. I wish I could feel more annoyed right now, but
Yeah, I want to try some.
I only feel tired.
Is there two directions?
There is.
I'm
You
gonna
can
just
go-
pat your
you can
head.
go up or down from here.
I think I
Has
chuck
to
a
be up.
rock in one of the
I
directions.
thought you were smaller than me.
You can't.
He
The rock
reaches.
appears into the mist, but you can't tell if that's just because it got far enough into the mist, or if it just teleported back.
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go
going
this
up.
way.
Where the hell it
And finally, Jake, back to the beginning.
The
Dang it!
dog, imp, and the human.
Cooper goes up.
Do you guys think Jake knows the path?
I think so.
Looks like a hiker. He probably knows.
Text Jake, do you remember the path?
Do you know
You
the
aren't
way?
getting any cell service, surprisingly.
Hey,
Up.
Welcome back.
So yeah, y'all end up here, and just to the north of from where the map ends, you all see a shrine.
a shrine.
Oh wow.
You know the shrine in Elex Forest in Gold Silver Crystal?
Uh-huh.
Looks like that.
Well, sorry,
You guys-
you should go interact with it. You have the card.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
You guys know these are based on tarot cards? I think they're based on tarot cards.
after the
What's
card
tarot cards?
after the card activated, it did disappear.
Oh. Well, I mean, still, they had the card, so I'm guessing the shrine is meant for them.
Yeah, I think this because this activated for me, I should go up there.
Do you
Yeah.
not want to go up there alone?
Religious.
Do you want me to hold
I
your hand?
probably should. What?
Aw.
They're building their
If you're scared, I can hold your
campfire.
hand.
I'm
Creepy.
just
Wait a
tired.
minute. No, hold on. Give me 1 second. I just realized something. I need to see if I'm right.
What?
Because he's not fucking here. Emil. Apom, right?
Fuck.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Oh no.
sorry about that.
But
Uh,
my question was, well, 2 questions. First question: have you ever played Majora's Mask?
yeah.
Was
I
he gonna
have.
do the thing that the monkeys do to get you through like equivalent Lost Woods there, where he just like ran and we had to follow him?
Nah.
Oh,
He-
that would have been such a nice reference.
It would have been, but I didn't think of that. Anyway, he's there and he's on top of the shrine.
Oh man, he is fast.
Come on, Masari, you should interact with it.
How do I
So she wants you.
okay.
There's doors in the front of the shrine, and I'm gonna set Monkey off to the side here. There's doors on the front of the shrine, kind of like window blinds that you can open up.
Okay, yeah, I'll open it.
Inside the shrine, you see a little pedestal with an opening on it and a handprint in front of the opening.
Stick your hand in it.
Do it, pussy.
I mean, we made it this far. You might as well.
I'm too
Okay.
curious.
If you don't, I will.
Sticks
I wanna.
Guys, I'm doing it just sticks handed.
He loses it.
You
Fucking
hear
cut
the
off.
loudest chime since the chiming started,
Is that a chime echo?
and then it just quiets down, and you hear a voice in your head. All of you do.
Satan, is that you?
Ow.
It sounds like a tiny giggle, and then you hear, "Not yet. Not ready yet."
I must
Do you
make
guys hear
sacrifices.
something?
Telepathy.
I'll
What?
be waiting. I can't wait for you to play with me, but not yet.
That's creepy.
You want to see my drawing?
No, God.
Bun Bun!
Oh god.
Move over, Talon. I'm taking this fake card.
both me,
Whoa, whoa,
both
whoa, whoa,
me
whoa.
and D are
Dude,
like,
it's
we're
fine.
taking this.
Just some crazy guy with pajamas and a javelin comes out.
They-
Round 3, motherfucker.
There is a flash. You hear something like the ticking of a clock, and inside the shrine, you see 3 things. You see a map, pouch filled with something.
And your will.
And you see a compass.
Let me type this down.
Or at least part of it. You see the arrow of this.
We need to know
Someone
what's
write that
past
down
that.
for me, please.
I need to type this out for you.
Yeah, please.
Yep.
Sorry.
Compassed hand.
And,
Compassed hand.
This is only in my head, just the yeah.
Get a fucking master sword. I'm low key as well, just saying like, oh, this is nice. Throws down a fake card. I'm not.
Please
want
don't.
to-
I need to go
I'm
somewhere.
not.
Axel, if you want to go, you
we-
can.
We can end session here.
Well, I wanted to at least like let everyone else look for a Pokemon if they wanted to. I was just saying I won't be able to watch them find Pokemon.
I mean, here's a good point to end the session.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to the 3 people who didn't find anything.
I've been thinking about doing it.
I'm fine with it. I got to almost fight a Murkrow.
Almost fought a Murkrow and almost killed a Murkrow.
I was gonna say.
I mean, I'm not gonna look for anything because I kind of was hoping to get the Apom.
Track out the
Apom's
Apom.
still there.
The only thing I would do if I would be looking in this forest, but that would be it.
Nah, I kind of want anything until, we get our first gym badge so we can have more slots open.
Fair.
That's fair. All right, everyone good with ending session?
I'm good.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, everyone can level up 1 Pokemon they own by 1 level.
Yeah.
Sorry, Biggie Cheese.
Woo!
I
Goodbye,
rolled
people.
for it. I rolled